Oh, uh, it is time for a new team up between Superman and Spider-Man. DC and Marvel had a huge success this year with their collaboration, and so 2026 is going to feature yet another one. Another reason to be excited as fans of comics, and we've got all the details because they spilled it all this week. We've got a bunch of covers, we've got creative team details, everything is exposed now. And there were a lot of opinions about what is coming uh between these two characters. To have the conversation, of course, we've got Marco,
Celsius.
Tyler,
What's up, guys? What's up? And what's up to entertain me, who just gifted 5 Comics Pals gift memberships.
Dang, already?
So, Mark, if you want to scream those out too.
Yeah. Shout out to Sammy Southers, Samuel Summers, Jasper Eddy, JV City, and S Green. Damn, out the gate.
and I'm Sean. Thank you for being here, whether you were live or in the future. Thank you to Entertain Me for those gifted memberships. Really
Thank you.
appreciate you kicking the show off that way.
Do we have any left? Let's see.
For this month, I think we're clean out. Oh man, I have the hiccups. Oh no, that's bad for
We are
podcasting.
not.
I can send 5 right now. Let me do. Oh, you
I
got it.
did
You got it. Boom. Joseph S. Weeged, J. Gammon, Rigor Erectus, Yusuf Jose, and JNYC.
Rigor Erectus. Is that a Mad Max side character?
Rigor Erectus 69, just in case.
There we go. I'd expect nothing less.
Night of Oa, thank you for being here. Thank you to Patrick Zay for being here. JV City, good to see you. Marv Johnny, what's up, man? Super Job, always here. Tabora, what's up? I'm still half asleep in bed. That's okay, man. We go to bed with you. We
Whoa,
can be in bed with you.
whoa.
Atomic Hound, good to see you. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. It's Saturday morning. Where else would you be?
Beach.
Here.
Oh.
All right. Let's talk about Superman, Spider-Man. Now, it is worth acknowledging right out the gate, Superman's name's first, which means that DC is kicking off the collaboration in 2026. There will be a flipped version, a Spider-Man Superman version, but DC is kicking us off. Um, I would say probably most people think DC's version of Batman Deadpool was superior. So we'll see if that same thing holds true this time around. But the lead story, and this was broken by AIPT Comics. They're the ones who got the scoop. The first story up is going to feature Mark Waid and Jorge Jimenez.
Woo-hoo.
Nice.
So that is a powerhouse team.
Those are people we mentioned being conspicuously absent from the previous crossover.
I thought they would have been the creative team to tell one of the A stories. I thought they could tell the A story for the DC one. For Batman Deadpool. So
Yeah.
Grant was kind of a surprise.
pretty happy that they ended up working together this time around.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm glad that they have shown up, right? And that's a great team. That's rad. Premier Batman at the moment, and then the guy for everything Justice League and like the forefront. Cool.
I like how you said they've shown up like they just had to be at this place at a certain time to be able to be on this book.
They did, dude. Like this was the one. This is what they had to pull up for.
Um, so that's a really exciting A team. And they're going to be facing off Superman and Spider-Man are with Brainiac and Doc Ock.
Oh, interesting. I dig
Yeah.
that because it's not their I mean they're A tier, but like it's not their A villain. You know, it's not Lex and Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Well, most people think, well, not most, I don't know. People try to get the Doc Ock thing over as his greatest enemy.
No.
Nah. It's GG's.
He's teamed up with Spider-Man almost as much at this point.
He's currently teamed up in Ultimate Spider-Man.
I think it's interesting that there are two villains because the prior stories only had one villain, if I recall correctly. They were told to pick a villain from the other company, and that's how it worked. So in the Grant one, they fought Cassandra Nova.
Yep.
Yeah. Your favorite, Sean.
Yeah. So this time around, Brainiac and Doc Ock, I like that. I think those are good choices, although I feel like Doc Ock is going to get mollywopped really easily.
Yeah, it's
What can he do to stop Superman? Obviously, the answer is kryptonite. Like if he had kryptonite in his, in one of his, tentacles or whatever.
yeah.
But like I can just imagine like Superman quickly just ripping those tentacles off of him.
Unless he has the kryptonite there,
But-
like
I just think it's funny because like Superman and Spider-Man are so wildly different in terms of power scale. Like
Yeah.
that they're rogues. Or like Spider-Man would have a hard time against a lot of Superman's rogues. Doomsday, Brainiac, all of that. And Superman would probably be able to get rid of all of Spider-Man's rogues in one day.
although I think Brainiac's interesting because usually Superman beats him with brawn, right? But Spider-Man's genius level, right? So that
He's
there might be
brainy.
there might be some interesting sort of parallel there where they kind of like swap off, and he's able to defeat Brainiac through he outsmarts him. He does some kind of technological whatever.
Yeah, I think Brainiac is probably one of the few villains you could use for this that wouldn't just kill Spider-Man in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Superman's rogue gallery may not be one of the ones that we talk about as the greatest or whatever, but it definitely is way more than Spider-Man can handle.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting pairing from that aspect. Hayden's hideout with the $10. All of this DC news, and we have yet to get the full solicitations for March, which will reveal some of those next level creative teams. 2026 will be a great year to be a DC fan.
Yeah, the only two that we know of factually are Lobo and Batwoman, right?
Of creative team.
Yeah.
Was
And
there
I think Scott Snyder let slip that James Harren is on the Demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have a lot to learn about
Yeah.
next level, which is very exciting. Thank you, Hayden. We'll definitely
Yeah,
be
thank you.
talking about those solicitations when they're out. By the way, that's a reminder that super chats are open. The goal in the chat is up. That allows us to play the GOAT game a little later. Hayden's 10 spot means that we
Ooh.
get to spin the wheel. So thank you, Hayden, for triggering that. We get to 10 super chats of $4.99 or higher. We will play that GOAT game. We have never missed it this year.
Should we spin right now? Just get it out of the way?
Nah.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Let's edge.
Hold your
Um,
horses.
So that's the main story. And it'll be interesting to see how they handle that. But there are a bunch of additional stories. And this is where I think a lot of the, I don't know if controversy is the right word, but certainly there are a lot of opinions about these. So let's kick things off with the most controversial one. Tom King
Yeah.
and Jim Lee.
Wow. Tom King. What paired with what kind of superstar artist? Jim
Lee
Lee.
on Lois Lane and MJ.
He gets all the greats, man.
Man. CIA operative Tom King is on.
All right, dude. So what do you guys think about, because a lot of people were really mad that two men are doing this story about the women.
Oh, a nothing burger. Oh, okay.
No, I think that's fair.
I don't give a fuck about that, and I think people need to get over it.
I think that's a fair critique. But I would also say like Tom King, he wrote one of my favorite issues that primarily dealt with two main women, with Catwoman and Lois Lane. in Batman such and such number.
But people act like Tom King doesn't tell stories about women nonstop.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what he
no,
does.
sure. I think two things could be true at once though. Like,
I-
is it like would it have been cool to see women actually write women characters? Yeah, but that's the case for comics in general. Does Tom King also write a lot of women? Yes.
We have women writing women here.
Sure.
Like
sure.
I just think women are not the only people allowed to write women. Just like black people are not the only people allowed to write black characters. I'm sick and tired of that shit.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
dumb.
We'll get to Christopher Priest. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think it's much ado about nothing outside of the fact that I think Tom King and Jim Lee, I mean, unless there's a specific reason why, uh, I mean, there has to be a specific reason why, because otherwise, why them on this? Like, what's the story?
Well, I mean, I think of it as these are your top guys. Jim obviously has such a legacy at DC. You're gonna have to put him on this book, and Tom is one of the premier writers at DC. Like these are the people that you would put on this title because you're trying to showcase your artists and you're trying to showcase your writers, and the set of characters. I imagine they have a story here. And these are primary characters that we need to sort of get over because, hello, it's Superman and Spider-Man on the title. You need to have an adventure with those two and their respective love interests. That just makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's fun. I think it could be very fun.
No, I'm pretty honestly like I'm more interested to see Tom King writing Lois Lane again because I think he has a really good voice for Lois Lane. I have no idea how he's going to write MJ.
Mm.
And if this is like it's not gonna be, but it was like, oh, is it all new Venom? It's not gonna be. It's just gonna be MJ proper. I can see like maybe Lois Lane doing a report on MJ for like some fashion thing, and
Oh,
then like
that'd be
hijinks
cool.
ensue.
Mm.
Just
That's
like an
fun.
interview or something. I think if you're writing Lois Lane, you want to write an interview. I think you want to
Yeah.
lean into her reporting and stuff. And I'd like the idea of like MJ having been with somebody who worked for a newspaper, probably knows when she's getting like interviewed, not unfairly, but like knows the tricks. Even though Peter was a photographer, she's still been around that. So I think there could be some fun there, and to see if they throw a villain in the mix there, like if Shocker's in the background or some shit like that.
That's fun. That's actually a lot of fun.
I mean, with the 10 spot, still crazy to think we're getting Superboy Prime, Black Suit Spider-Man. What if Otto tries to take over Clark for a superior Superman angle? Don't forget to punch that like button. Thank you, Amin. A superior Superman. Oh my God.
I love that.
I love that. I don't know if you got room to tell that story though.
You don't think?
No.
Damn, that sounds like a lot of fun. Actually, he like, kryptonite, kind of peels open his brain or like does some brain wave transference thing. Like
That story's probably got 2 pages, Marco.
What story? The A story?
No, the Superboy Prime story that's in this.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely, they're not gonna have space for that, sadly.
No, I like the idea for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think your idea could work if it was in the A story,
Sure.
like just on regular Superman. I could see that. And then Hurricane with the 2 CAD. Thank you, dude. Y'all like Mark Spears Monsters? I've never given it a shot.
Not really. I've seen the covers. Not for me.
I haven't read it. And I haven't dove in.
Yeah, whatever. Language is malleable.
Matt Fraction
Oh.
and Steve Lieber are going to team up again, and they're going to be going back to the scene of the crime with Jimmy Olsen.
Hell yeah.
But this time, Carnage will be involved. So Jimmy Olsen, of course, is known for always getting taken over by an alien, possessed, some shit, have powers. So this time, looks like he's going to meet the Carnage symbiote, and I can only imagine the chaos.
That sounds so stupid. Only Matt Fraction could do it. Like, I don't like Carnage. I think Carnage is not. I'm just not a fan. But when you put it next to like Jimmy Olsen, it becomes so crazy that it's funny. And I really like that team, and it's cool to see that team reunite for this.
Lieber's fun, good dynamic artist, and I think
Just
the story that they're telling, yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Steve Lieber just followed us on TikTok the other day, so
Oh, get out.
yeah.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I like that Matt Fraction
Yep.
is involved at all. That's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
didn't expect his name.
Because
Um,
he's
That's a good
technically
point.
writing Marvel at this point. Which when was the last time he did that?
Speaking of names I did not expect, Sean Gordon Murphy,
Yeah.
solo mode on Superboy and Spider-Man 2099, Superboy of the Legion. So the future iterations of these characters, Sean Murphy will tell a story with them. That is super cool.
That feels fun. That makes sense. We kind of head up into the future. Those two timelines coincide. I saw this. I'm like, oh, that's really smart. And now that we're all Legion fans, I'm excited
Well,
to see more of that.
I like Bad Legion, so still
Yeah, I like
jury's
Evil
still
Legion.
out for normal Legion for me. Yeah, I just fuck the Legion part of it. Sorry, Hound, if you're here. Sean Murphy drawing Spider-Man 2099. It sounds rad as hell. So that I'm a big Miguel O'Hara guy, so that's gonna be insane. Even if like he does, like Sean Murphy can put a lot on a single page. His covers nowadays tend to be paneled, so I think this guy can actually work with a lot of. He could do a lot with a little bit of room.
I fucking love Sean Murphy, man, and I think this is gonna be awesome, dude. He could have been. You could have told me he was drawing anything in this, and I would have been hyped. I don't care. Bring it on, dude.
I can't.
Anybody?
I can't not think of that clip,
Yeah.
Sean.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Sean, if you're excited for any uh character that he'll do, I'll give you 4 characters.
Okay.
Okay, from the Legion of Superheroes. One of them is not a Legion of Superhero member. Okay.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Okay. Midnitress,
All right.
Lightning Lad,
All right.
Triplicate Girl,
Okay.
and Phantom Girl.
All right. So I have to guess which one is not an actual Legion member.
That's right.
Can you give me those names one more time, please?
Midnitress,
Mhm.
Lightning Lad,
Mhm.
Triplicate Girl, and Phantom Girl.
I'm gonna say Triplicate Girl. I have no idea.
It was Midnitress. I made that up. Triplicate Girl, later named Duo Damsel.
Damn, she got depowered.
Yeah, she lost one.
I
Damn,
guess so. Yeah.
That's fucked.
seriously, damn.
Atomic Hound with a 999. Thank you. Good morning to you. After Supergirl Win of Tomorrow, someone wants to criticize TK selection. Not saying it would not ever be a concern, but it's misplaced attention grabbing criticism in this instance. I 1000% agree. People are always looking for attention, and we need to stop pigeonholing people and get over ourselves collectively. Thank you. So Gail Simone and Belen Ortega are going to team up for Power Girl and Punisher. And I think it's really interesting that nobody complained about Gail Simone and Belen Ortega doing Punisher, because Punisher is a man. No one cares. Big shock. I don't understand this pairing at all. Power Girl and Punisher. That's crazy.
I hope that Gale and Belen Ortega give Punisher a boob window with like a single squiggly chest hair. Here's the thing: Punisher is one of those characters where you can do anything that's X meets Punisher, and Punisher then forms into whatever the solve for X, and he kind of fits in a batshit crazy way. Like Punisher meets Archie happened, you're good. You can do whatever. And this seems like something that like Gail Simone wanted to do. Gail Simone's a little wacky, and I'm down for it.
Yeah, exactly. She's leaning into the craziness there. Odd ass pairing, but I know she can write a script. So yeah, and then Bellen's gonna knock this out of the park. Her art's awesome.
I appreciate the wackiness of this, and Gail Simone just doesn't miss.
Yeah.
So I'm in.
I wonder if this is going to be one of those shorter, like, you know, like 2-pagers or 3-pagers that happen, because they're all pretty subsequently shorter. But I wonder of these, which is the shorter ones.
That's a good thought. I have thoughts about that. I don't think this is the one.
Mm. Maybe we run through it and then, because
Yeah.
I have a few.
Yeah. Christopher Priest and Daniel Sampere are gonna do Superboy Prime and Black Suit Spider-Man.
Damn.
Nice.
You're putting.
So he's writing a black character.
Damn it, Marco beat me to it.
Yep. Fuckers.
Pigeonholed again.
Yeah. Nah, this is actually the one I'm most excited for.
Yep. I'm a priest head. I'm part of the clergy. I like I'm even like it's just I'm having a lot of fun with everything Christopher Priest has done ever since like I came in late to the Priest train, and I think I got to him at like Deathstroke, which is like a weird one, but it's a great book. And seeing him do this, it's just gonna be, oh man, I'm so excited. Superboy Prime we're in a renaissance right now for Superboy Prime, and I'm so happy he gets to be a part of this book. I don't know how the black suit Spider-Man plays into it, but I just know that Superboy Prime is going to flip a shit that he's in a Marvel book. And I think he'll play with that, and Priest will play with that.
That's funny. Damn, that makes me wish Joshua Williamson was writing this, just because he nailed that, fourth wall breaking stuff.
Yeah.
Chop Harder Alchemist with the 12 months at the VIP Pal tier. Happy holidays, pals. Thanks for a great year. Thank you, brother. I owe you a message. I'll get back to you. I'm sorry, man. But thank you. Happy holidays to you. And I hope you're doing okay. I hope your mental health is okay, brother. And I hope you have a tremendous holiday season. I really do. And then Atomic Cow with the 499. Triplicate Girl had one of herselves killed in a classic battle against Computo and reinvented herself as Duo Damsel. Long live the Legion.
Long may they live, dude. Now that like I have more introduction, that's the kind of gold and silver age shit battle against Computo.
See, I don't like this. This feels like one of those stories where Marco just discovered his future self with Computo. And now because he knows who Computo is, it's starting the trajectory of him becoming Computo. And I mean, hey, classic Legion storytelling. So it's a downfall of the comics pals now. Thanks, Hound.
Hey, what's up, Green? Green Cognito. What's going on, dude? Happy to see you. Happy to see everybody that is here with us. Make sure you smash that like button if you enjoy the show. We are already 4 out of 10 on our goal. So thank you guys for that. And that happy holidays I extended to Chop Harder extends to everybody who's watching us right now. Guard yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, regardless of your feelings about the holidays. You matter. Your health matters. Be good to you. Greg Rucka and Nicola Scott, my favorite overall team here because I love these two together. They are going to be doing a Daily Planet, Daily Bugle crossover story.
Perry White yelling at J. Jonah Jameson? And
yeah.
Neither of them are going to be listening to each other.
Yeah.
I imagine like it'll be a battle of headlines, like one slandering the other. That's what I was kind of.
Yeah, I dig that.
That's funny.
Dude, see how excited we are for this stuff? I'm loving where comics are right now. Like, this is a crossover, and we're goofing about the potential of all this.
Marco, what if it's a 2-pager, right? And one page is Daily Planet, one's Daily Bugle.
Oh.
And they're just in conversation with each other on the 2 pages.
That'd be so good.
Oof.
That's the one I was thinking was going to be shorter and that it would be very similar, Tyler, to what you laid out. And I think that would be appropriate. Yeah, I could see that.
That'd be a nice like one page, like a big like 2-page splash that just like forms into one thing. Damn.
And then the last one is Jeff Lemire and Rafa Sandoval on Pa. Oh God, Pa Kent and Uncle Ben. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the
Yeah.
hell, Jeff Lemire? Jeez.
That's
This is
the
the one.
tearjerker.
Yeah, this is the one I thought would be like a nice, short, sentimental little. We'll reflect back. Oh, look where they've gone. Look how they've grown. We're so proud.
What if they're in heaven?
Oh, forget about it, dude. Tears. It's like,
Well, Pa's not dead.
In some universes, he's doing some like canons. He's dead, so I don't know how they're gonna take this.
we'll have to reference the new new DC universe to
It's
confirm.
true. It's true.
Let me go to my tomes.
I kind of wish Jeff Lemire was drawing that too.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I would feel like what's it? Something County. What's the book, Marco?
Harrow.
County.
No, not Harrow
No.
County.
I know fish flies.
Jeff Lemire had a Something County book. That's like one of his earlier ones. But either way, like I would have. I mean, Rafa Sandoval's great, but I think Jeff Lemire's art actually would be interesting.
Essex County.
Yep.
That's old.
Don't date me, jeez.
Yeah, so that's a strong lineup. I feel like.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this that I'm immediately like, nah, I don't give a fuck about that. Like
Yeah.
they're at least interesting.
They're at least like I'll check them out. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only one that I'm like would be iffy with the combination would be Power Girl and Punisher, but the creative team makes up for it.
Would you consider Punisher to be like so? Punisher is the odd one out here because everyone is like either Superman family or Spider-Man family. Like Punisher, I guess, is technically Spider-Man family. He debuted there,
Yeah.
and I guess Power Girl is also similarly like extended cousin. You know. So I mean, I like how they instead of just with the Deadpool and Batman where everything was on the table, they're kind of focusing on these sections of their respective universes.
I don't want to say it bums me out because like I said, I like all these creative teams and stuff. But I do wish there was more of a spread. I really liked getting to see the crossovers between crazy different characters, which we're still getting, but it's very localized, like you pointed out.
I think there's a lot of glaring omissions in terms of characters that are missing here. And one specific creator that's missing here. But this is only one half of the pie.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
Like this is this version. For what it's worth, I feel like DC is the moment. Let's focus. Let's hone in on things. And carve a very specific slice, and we'll probably get more of. I imagine in the Spider-Man Superman special, we'll get a bigger shot spread. I guess.
And that's confirmed, Sean, that this is one of two?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think the most glaring omission is Miles, at least to me,
Yeah, and Superboy.
and Superboy, and
Yeah.
that is obviously coming
Yeah.
in the
Right.
Marvel side, and that's
Exactly.
going to be written by Bendis. I
Got it.
gotta figure that's Bendis and Pacelli, Miles X
Hmm.
John Kent.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think that could be the cover too. Like you could put Miles on a cover with Superman as well.
You could, but it's Spider-Man. Like it's Peter. Like
Sure.
Well, actually, then that's a good point. Because presumably it'd be the same thing as the Batman Deadpool, so we'll have the A story be Superman and Spider-Man, and that'll be Peter Parker, Clark Kent, and then one of the follow-up stories are probably going to be a Miles and Jonathan Kent.
yeah.
But then, if that's the case, I would imagine you put Bendis on the A story, not on that one.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. Bendis on the A story makes all the sense in the world. Like he can do it, and I would love to see it. And he feels not sort of equivalent to Mark Waid. I don't know if it's not Bendis on the A story, then who is it?
You could also lie on the cover.
Could. Yes,
Like
yeah, you could.
you could just put Peter and Clark on the cover, and then the A story is a Miles Superboy story or something. Like I
Yeah.
don't think that's like the covers are all different, so I don't think that's you need to really marry it to the cover. But like that's the story I see them telling for sure. Or if it's not Superboy, it could be Supergirl because she doesn't have a story in this first one either.
Probably comes down the line.
Like that's another character that is oddly missing from this crossover.
Supergirl and Black Cat.
Yeah, there's an art germ cover for that actually. So, oh no, it's Supergirl and Silk. That's on. Which hey,
Okay.
I'm not against that either. But like Spider Gwen also missing, Spider Woman missing, Venom missing. I don't know how they didn't do a Venom crossover with someone here.
Yeah, that's all coming. That has to be.
Yeah,
Sure.
again, it's very transparent why those things aren't here.
I want to see Bibbo Bibowski get the symbiote. It's essentially Popeye at that point.
So if it's not Bendis on the A story, who is it?
Racking my brain with that.
Jed
Joe
McKay.
Kelly. Oh,
Probably.
Yeah, I think Jed
And-
McKay can be.
Pepe Larraz.
Sure.
Actually, no, because then we need a DC artist.
Oh,
No, we
that's-
don't. Jimenez is not a DC artist.
Oh, I guess so.
Is
yeah,
it not
you're
a
right.
Marvel artist? Excuse me. So yeah, it'll probably be like a Pepe Larraz if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Entertain me with the 5-spot Cloak and Dagger, Black Cat, and Paul all debut in Spider-Man. We're probably going to get a Ma Kent and Aunt May
Oh yeah.
in the Marvel Spider-Man and Superman. That Ma Kent and Aunt May crossover, that is the crossover that we all need.
And you know who that's written by, right?
Who?
That's the team of Chip Zdarsky and Frank Cho.
Yes. Get the cheesecake artist because these women right here.
I think Chip could write that really well. It would be nice to have a woman write it though.
Those women right there would fucking hell yeah.
It's a wheat cakes brunch.
Oh yeah. Need that. Comics are dope wants Miles and Static.
Static already got his shot though. That's the
They
thing.
wasted Static. They wasted Static. That Miss Marvel Static
Oh,
thing
right.
was so whatever.
Kamala.
You mean Static Simp?
That was so lame.
Common Sense says, "Is Nick Lowe the editor? If so, I am out." I think people give way too much heat to Nick Lowe.
Of course.
So
Yeah.
he's a ball of energy.
That is true.
Guarantee you, if any other editor was in the Spider-Man section, Spider-Man stories would be largely the same.
Agreed.
So let's talk about the covers. Well,
Yeah.
so there's the regular cover, obviously, which is Jimenez. It's awesome. Spider-Man drawn by Jimenez. I think we've all sort of been waiting to see this done officially, and it looks great.
He's kind of gangly.
Yeah.
Like if he's a spider, he's like a daddy long legs.
Yeah. I like that he has his own interpretation of Spider-Man that feels different enough that it's like, yeah, that's Jimenez.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I also like the distinctly different colors. Like they're both red and blue. Superman and Spider-Man are both red and blue. But the colors for each of them are a different shade of red and different shade of blue.
Yeah. That's a good call. That's like a lighter, paler blue on Spider-Man, which feels right.
And Superman's more of a true blue, royal kind of look to it, yeah.
Like leaning into that. Yeah.
But it just helps them be different when they're next to each other.
Yeah, exactly. It's good. Not like that last cover, for example. Like that's
Why is Patrick Zay in the chat saying give Peter a fade?
Okay.
Honestly, yeah, sure, why not? Harry Osborn's not in the comics right now. We have a distinct lack of people with fades.
Hound, yes, please. Yeah, send those fan casts in for Aunt May and Ma Kent
Oh,
ASAP.
God.
I need
That's
those.
crazy.
God.
I need that.
It's Marissa Tomei.
So this one's gonna be $7.99
Oh,
for the A cover. Yeah.
is that more than the what was
It's
it? Batman, Deadpool.
it's not. It's the same price as Batman Deadpool, and then $8.99 for the cardstock variants.
That's the one I got.
So that's a heavy price. It's $1 more than the Marvel side was. I don't know why, but we've got a variety of covers by obviously some absolutely incredible artists. You've got the one everybody's talking about is the Jim Lee one
Just looking
for
at that.
for good and bad reasons. First of all, seeing Jim Lee draw Spider-Man, awesome. His Superman, awesome. But yo, what is happening with Spider-Man's fingers?
Oh my god, you said that. Seeing Jim Lee draw Spider-Man, awesome, but also seeing Jim Lee draw Spider-Man,
Is
the
he
muscle
is he
feels a
doing
little weird.
the Bloods sign with it?
It looks like his fingers are broken. It looks like Superman stepped on his fingers. What happened there? That's
I
mangled.
got it. I got it.
I also one more critique. The emblem on Superman is tiny,
Yes, it
That's
is.
true. Yeah.
like
Like
abnormally
up
tiny.
in his neck.
Like when you buy like a bootleg shirt, and they only had they had a smaller print range.
Yeah, that's a little awkward, but I still really like it.
You know what I would like?
Hmm.
If he drew Hush too.
I actually wouldn't like that. I would like it
This-
if they just let that die.
Just forget about it.
This is why Hush 2's late, because this
do
took
it.
precedent.
He draws everything else. Like everything else he draws. It's fucking
Hush
crazy.
too is just like the lonely stepchild.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Like he's getting
Um,
Jim Lee's getting his actual kids a whole bunch of gifts. Stepchild gets Rock.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We've also got, I mean, again, there's a bunch of great covers. Who is this one? It's the only thing they didn't say like who did what.
Which one? Who's on it?
It's the second one next to the cover A.
I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, I don't have that up anymore. I
I
just have
think
it on the
it's
slides. Is it Superman, Spider-Man, or who's on the?
It's Superman, Spider-Man, yeah.
I'm bringing it up.
not Delato.
Is it Samper? No.
I don't think so. I can't recognize that signature.
Let's.
Yeah,
hold
me
on,
neither.
what's it? The second
It
one.
looks good. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Superman artist at this point. It's weird seeing him draw Spider-Man, but I actually dig it.
Yeah.
That's a different swinging pose than I'm used to for Spider-Man. It's almost like he's mimicking the Superman fly
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
in like a Spider-Man way, and I think that's fun.
Am I alone? I really like when Spider-Man is drawn kind of looking bummy. Like his costume looks old. It's not sleek, it's not sexy. I like that when Spider-Man's drawn like that.
Like when it feels like a sock,
Yes, yes.
like it's a little loose.
Yep.
It's stretched
loose.
It's like the loose T-shirt collar of costumes.
I don't know why I like that, but I just think that looks super cool.
Like a 60s Batman fits, Adam West
Yes,
kind of thing.
exactly.
Oh, it's more like a Japanese Spider-Man, Supaida-Man.
That it looks like that
Spider-Man.
too. Yeah. Yep.
I dig that.
Yo, where's the Supaida-Man crossover?
We need it.
Ooh.
And then of course you've got your Art Germ, Silk and Supergirl cover.
Booner cover.
It's kind of
Alert, alert.
tame. It's tame. It's an Art Germ cover though. That's the thing. It's take it or leave it. It's an Art Germ cover.
It's a shapely.
I didn't like this one.
Hey,
I don't know.
I'm
Very
just happy.
digital feeling.
I'm just happy. Silk is getting some kind of shine.
Yeah. Then you've got the Clayton Crane
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, Superman cover. Don't really care for this one.
Oh, look at that. He got his foot to his face, man.
I mean, try to do that pose right now. Like, try to like get your leg. Marco could probably do it. He probably
I can
is
do
young
that.
at it.
I can do that.
You could swing on web, Sean. You shot web. How do I shot web?
Well, I can't swing on webs
Oh.
in the fucking sky.
Marco.
What is this web attached to?
Marco's showing feet. Marco, put that away.
Oh, I
Oh
missed
wait,
it.
that's not for free. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
come on.
Oh, I
your
missed it. Yeah, I can
fucking
do
dusty
that.
ass socks too. Come on. All right, well, Sean. Yes, I guess, as long as he got something to swing from.
What is he swinging from?
The
That-
sky.
That's
Yo,
like
Clouds, yeah.
in Avengers
Spider-Man
Endgame, the big Endgame fight where Spider-Man's swinging off shit. Like from what? There's nothing around.
Crazy.
At least in New
He-
Avengers, Bendis understood that was an issue for Spider-Man. Like,
the OG PlayStation Spider-Man swing. You're like going off clouds.
Word, yes. Absolutely no explanation at
Yeah.
Oh no,
Hayden's
Green Cognito said Sean's shooting straight ropes.
That's disgusting. Yeah, I didn't see it, Banksy. I was
Yo, really was trying my hardest, dude. I was like, oh.
Pop a pelvis.
Hayden says people online were accusing this of being AI. New comics fans are clearly not acquainted with Art Germ's work. Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Huh.
It's not even close. Like this is just Archer.
It's so annoying. People are
can
just
I can see, I guess, why, but yeah, you gotta know who this is.
AI is crazy now, though, Sean. I saw people generating Broken Skull session like images of like John Cena on Broken Skull sessions with Chris Evans as Captain America, and I
What the
swear
fuck?
to God, it looked real.
That's awful. Ugh.
It's like so far gone now where in a year, fuck accusations. You know, it won't be able to tell.
Yeah, you can't. You just can't.
I think didn't like a manga studio or an anime studio is now doing like 4 interviews to be able to draw. You need to do a test in front of them.
That's awesome.
That's how they're doing things now.
Some art schools in China that do exactly that.
It's all we can do at this point.
That I like that. Should be like that. At this point.
Yeah.
My favorite though, the one I am
I think-
guaranteeing you now that I will buy is the Delato.
Yep.
Delato is one of my favorite artists of all time. Criminally underrated because he doesn't do enough, but this cover's insane. Black suited Spider-Man, Superman with the black suit and the red eyes. I am all in on this.
Yeah, this is the one. This and the next one I think are the ones that I want.
Mikkel Janin.
Yeah, so I love Delato. Delato's like a Spider-Man artist for me. Like just that pose, he's hitting that shit.
Yeah.
I always love too when people get the black suit and they make sure to add the white patch on the hand.
Yes.
Some people forget that, but I think that's really important. And I think his soles too are a different color that people don't quite nail all the time. But Delato's got both these guys got that shit on. Superman, I don't like him in this one because he's scary, but I like it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
is just came back after being dead from Doomsday and he's in the recovery suit. He's pissed off. And so is Spider-Man. And this is around the same time, right? The 90s. So yeah, I like this grim dark cover.
Intimidating.
Yo, that Spider-Man's the symbol, the chest symbol, the
So
Venom chest. Oh
Yeah.
my God, bro.
It's one of those things where like you see it all the time, but when it's done well, you can tell.
Yeah.
Even Spider-Man got on the foot. He got the little squares, same as Spider-Man's hands.
Wait, you can see his feet?
Yeah. You see the little Superman. You can see Superman
Oh,
has
okay.
the little
Yeah.
white squares on him. Little details. The Mikkel Janin one, the next one that looks like my fave. That just feels, both of these feel like classic renditions, and you're fighting their respective biggest bads. Cool.
I think that's probably going to be the big bad lineup for the next for the Marvel portion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that. Also, but Norman, what the fuck you plan on doing, Superman? What do you?
We're that little ass pumpkin bomb. What the fuck?
those better have green smoke in it or something, like, cause you ain't doing shit, buddy.
Look how antiquated his glider is too. It's just a missile.
I love it.
that. Yeah.
It's so good. I love the stupid like head of the early Goblin gliders.
Yeah, like
It's
why?
just a piece of metal.
What does that even represent?
It also, I feel like, would horribly limit the ability to fly. Like, there's no aerodynamic
Yeah.
reason for that on the glider. That's just flat. That's just gonna hit air.
Yeah, this is a cover that I'm probably also gonna pull.
Yeah. Yep.
I just don't want to get 3 covers again. I don't know.
We'll get two. Oh, you want the A cover though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've also got, who is this? Who's the it's Red Sun Superman
Oh.
and
This
what
is
the
Dave
fuck?
Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Dave Johnson kind of tackling two things he's tackled before. He did the Superman Red Sun covers originally, and he also did the Hulkified stuff.
Okay.
It's
makes
not Rec
sense.
Rap, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I will not be picking that cover up.
You ever read Red Sun?
I have, yeah.
I've never read it.
I haven't either. Yeah.
I never got to it.
Neon Knight with the 4.99. Hit that like button, spin the wheel, may the age of revelations begin.
It's begun already, Neon Knight, and I'm waiting for it to end.
It has begun, and I'm
We're gonna talk about what comes after that a little later on in the show, but I'm desperate to move past the age of revelation. I agree though, hit the like button. Well, we'll spin the wheel after we get through the covers.
Yeah.
The next one is, I think, David Nakayama, right?
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
DNA.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a play on those covers he's doing for Marvel, those like monochrome ones.
Yeah. But this is the one, to your earlier point, Tyler, that the distinction in color here, it's so just binary that it's a little disruptive for me.
I think it's by design that way.
It
Well,
is,
obviously
for
by
sure.
design, but like
Yeah. But like aesthetically, I prefer the visual distinction that you have in the A cover.
yeah, because
Or
look at Superman's thigh into Spider-Man's thigh and knee
Exactly.
and arm. It is kind of, you're losing it there.
Right.
I just thought Kingdom Come Superman was an interesting choice, and then normal Spider-Man,
Yeah.
unless it's like, what's the Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man Life Story Spider-Man? Is that what this is? I don't know.
Nah, I mean that's just Spider-Man.
Well, it's a younger Spider-Man because remember Gavin said the bigger forehead, the younger the spider.
Oh my god. It is not. The next one is this. Who is this? Is this Coipel?
I'm bringing it up here.
Sampere.
Sampere, okay.
yeah.
Symbiote Spider-Man and Superboy Prime.
This one's rad. This
Yeah.
is the other one I might pick up.
Yeah. He did his thing. I just wish there was a background. It feels a
Night
little
Strikes.
bare.
That doesn't make sense though.
Yeah, neither one of them are.
The poses make sense. The poses are the same poses as the original Spider-Man Superman crossover back in like the 80s or 70s. Just different versions of those characters. So like that I got that, but like yeah, I didn't understand the Dark Knight Strikes Back. Is it because it's like alternate reality? No, not even.
I mean, but it's just a lightning bolt. Like,
Yeah.
I
Because
don't
it's
know.
cool.
I don't disagree. I guess I just wish there was a little more going on.
Yeah.
And then the last one, this is Hughes, I believe. Power Girl and Black Cat.
Is this Hughes?
Yes.
I could be wrong.
This is Talaski?
Who's that?
Talaski? I don't know. I've been reading the metadata for this, so.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to figure it out too, yeah.
Well, either way, I like what's on the cover. Looks great.
Yeah, it's a great cover. I like the shine from Black Cat's claws.
Yes. Yep. Her hair
yeah.
looks great.
David Talaski. Yeah, that's who this is. I'm unfamiliar with this person, but I think this is very good.
He seems to be a pinup guy.
Oh yeah, seems to be.
Ooh. Known for my fun, is on his website. Known for my fun and cheeky pinups.
Oh well, no cheeks here.
Oh, let me send this to you guys.
No, okay, well, all right. But based on the list, we still don't have the J. Scott Campbell cover,
Right.
the Olivier Coipel and Adam Hughes.
Right.
So we're missing 3, which those are three, Sean, that could be ones you want based on those artists, I think.
That's the key. Like,
Yeah.
I love Coipel. Hughes always delivers. So I'm not, and it says and many more. What the fuck? And many more?
Yo, they were like, hey, Deadpool Batman did well. Let's just do more.
How many more?
They're watching the show, Sean. They saw how many covers you bought.
I only bought 3.
That's
There
two
are
more
people-
than normal.
There were people in our community who bought all of them, which is insane.
Yeah, that's what they're seeing.
That was their comic purchase for that month.
I have a question. Last week we talked about how Marvel's Deadpool Batman didn't sell, or sorry, DC's Batman Deadpool didn't sell as well as Marvel's
Yes.
Deadpool Batman. Do we think now that DC's up first, this is going to outsell Marvel's one that then comes second?
Let's hold that question
Okay.
because that's exactly where we're supposed to go next. But let's
Perfect.
hold it because we've got to do. I want to do a wheel spin, and then also I want to talk to and celebrate the patrons who make this show possible. Thank you guys so much for your support all year long. You guys have been amazing. Our patrons keep this show rocking and rolling. We have had a tremendous year thanks to you. So I want to give a special shout out to our Pals vs. Legends, the Hound of Justice, Atomic Hound, Starcross, Catherine Stars, the Spear of Judgment, Jay's Jumble, Jalen Jackson, the Sanguine Sorcerer, Safe Haven, Hayden's Hideout, Jesse and the Juggernaut, Kyle the Zenith, Panda v Panda, Ted Wong, Adam Smith, Sam the Last Young Renegade, and Blurjack Jose. And thank you to Pals vs. members, the Night Stalker, Harris Sajinski, Brian Demolisher Del Pozo, Kefis the Incorruptible, Momentum Mike Elliott, Dan the Truth Trudeau, Marley Manastorm, Slow Flow Dameron, Christian Uncaged, The Spear of Justice, Izzy's Issues, Robert Runback, Cashaback, Pete the Dreamweaver Collins, James Just Jamming Jones, Paul Powerhouse Smith, Neon Knight the Cosmic Avenger, Matthew the Shade Cosmo, BJ Kicks of Comics Are Dope, The Grand Alchemist, Chop Harder Alchemist, and John Barrier B. If you didn't hear your name and you're supposed to, you will a little bit later. Thank you guys so much for all your supports.
The wheels
Oh.
landed on Revelation, and I spelled it wrong for the poll, but the poll's up for the chat to pick.
Revelation.
It's early, all right? It's early. I recognize it as soon as I hit enter.
I hate when that happens. You hit send on that Slack message. You're like, ah,
My job doesn't use any kind of messaging system.
what?
It's
Oh, sorry,
it's called the Sneaker Express.
crazy.
Well, I think it's safe to end that poll now because it is a landslide.
Why? Why
Even
me?
already.
Why me?
Oh, you're popular.
I have a revelation, a new revelation, from last night. Actually, I cried during a movie. It takes a lot for me to do.
Oh, really?
Not full on cry, but enough where like wetness came out.
That
It was like
phrased.
it was like I almost phrased it even worse, Marco, but you stopped me. I saw Hamnet last night, the new Chloe Zhao movie. That is a story of Shakespeare's family.
Huh.
I don't think it's the best movie ever, but there are some parts that I was like, "Oh, buddy, the acting is working here." But I don't typically cry during movies. It's very few and far between.
What makes you cry?
Good acting, I think. Like if like the emotion really comes through something, and it's usually more of a sad cry than like a happy cry.
I see.
Oh, really? I tend to do a happy cry more often when like the emotional weight or like the tension has kind of been broken and released.
Oh, okay.
That's when the waterworks.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil what happens in the movie, but it's in the trailer, so like the trailer will kind of tell you. But yeah,
dude. But I'm a crier in general for like film and media like that. So, Sean, are you a crier?
I cry about things that are like in my life. I'll cry occasionally if a story really gets me. Trying to think about a movie that makes me
Ooh,
cry.
Sean,
You know what? Go ahead.
I was going to recommend a movie to you. After Sun with Paul Mescal.
What I haven't heard of that.
It's early Paul Mescal, so it's kind of like an indie flick. It's a story of Paul Mescal's a young father who brings his like daughter, who he doesn't have custody of, on a little vacation in Morocco, I believe.
Hmm.
And it's about his struggles with that.
Interesting.
Really, really good movie, and I think everyone who it took me a while to see it because everyone's like, it's gonna fuck you up, it's gonna fuck you up, and I finally saw it, and I was like, fuck, that fucked me up.
Damn.
Great movie though, phenomenal movie.
What's it called again?
After Sun, it gave me like a cathartic cry by the end. Oh,
Okay.
it's good.
Interesting. Watch the movie Peggy Sue Got Married. I cried like crazy to
Peggy
that.
Sue, I've heard this. I've never
I've
seen
heard that as
this.
well.
I was like 9 years old. I had no business crying to that movie. I cried a lot to things that were not like, I don't know why I was crying when I was a kid.
It's a Nicolas
Um,
Cage movie. Okay.
Yes,
With
yes.
Sofia Coppola in it as an actress. Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Okay.
C.W. Gordon, don't remember the last time I didn't cry at a movie.
Wow. Tarek says Tyler is soft confirmed for crying. See, this is why I don't say things.
That's crazy.
God forbid
How
I show
dare you,
some
Tarek.
vulnerability. Jeez.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah.
About
Um,
Time always gets me too. About Time's a good one.
I don't think I cried to a movie this year. I don't remember.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 didn't do it for you?
Nah. There was something about all the kids in the theater laughing constantly.
Oh
That,
no.
Are you serious?
yeah,
Six,
but
seven,
I actually
6-7.
I preferred seeing it that way around people who like it's for, like really
Oh.
for. I like that a lot. All right. So Chris Lister says, did everyone know that there were two Batman Deadpool books? I can see people mistaking the second book for another variant cover. That's a great point, Chris. And I think it speaks to, or at least it brings us back to what Tyler asked before this short intermission, if you will, which is the sales aspect of these books. Now, last time around, Marvel went first, and we attributed that to why Marvel sold better, at least a part of it, right? But Chris's question is a good one. How many people even knew that it was a new issue versus just variants from what they had already read? I do believe that that contributed to the sales of DC's portion. So, does DC's outsell Marvel now that DC is going first? I still say no.
Really?
I still say no.
You think the
Uh-oh.
price point will do it?
I think the combination of the price point plus frankly just it being Marvel, I do believe that the Marvel one will outsell the DC one.
Interesting. Interesting. I don't have any argument against that, to be honest. I think. Do you think that Marvel? How does Marvel distinctly show that theirs is a different comic, outside of like changing the main character to Miles?
Um I think it's tough. I don't know that there's really a way to. Um but I still feel like Marvels will sell more. I don't know, man. I just think I don't know what DC can do. I don't know why this is $7.99. I don't know why the variants have to be cardstock. I don't know why they have to be $8.99. But I do believe that there's a prohibitive element to that, and I know it because when we talked about this last week, some of the retailers said as much.
I think I think I'm splitting this into two, where I agree the price point can be more prohibitive, especially considering the fact that there's so many variants, and so you have to the addition of that adds up more and more. That inflates the cost. You can only buy so many, even though there's a dollar difference. That dollar goes a long way when it's 7 covers, let's say,
Yeah.
whatever you're gonna buy.
Like 6 or 7 covers, yeah.
But I think in terms of buzz, I think the DC one's going to be a little more hype. And while that doesn't necessarily translate to the same kind of sales, I think we'll have a situation where the Marvel one will be bought more but spoken less highly of.
Again.
Again, yeah, again, exactly.
I think if you have Bendis on a Spider-Man story again, and that's his first shot back at Spider-Man, that's a big enough hype that even it might even out hype this book.
Yeah, if you add on a special creative reteaming
Yeah.
like that, that could matter. I guess my question there, because we know for a fact that Bendis and Pacelli are reteaming. We talked about that last week.
Yeah.
Reteaming them for Miles makes all the sense in the world.
Sure.
Is there reteaming for this? You know, for
the story.
For any story in the
Oh.
Marvel DC, like, is there reteaming for that?
They said didn't they say specifically that it's for something new?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So I don't think this would be. This doesn't feel like it fits the new category for me.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Unless new means, hey, we never did Peter. Like
That'd be such a cop out.
The comic book creators are carnies in some ways. You know, they got to pitch their own books. They got to hype up their own shit. And that feels like a technicality, but it is true.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think Marvel will figure out a way to make this shit sell. I personally don't want to buy 3 covers again, and I don't know if I will, because I like the covers. I think they're awesome, but I don't think they're $8.99 awesome. Like, I'm definitely grabbing the Delato, and I really want the cover A, but am I gonna pick up the Mikkel Janin for $8.99? I don't know.
Yeah. That's one of those, like, again, it's a game time decision for me. I didn't know which cover I would pick up for the Morrison issue. And I went to the shop and I picked up the more expensive one without realizing it. But, like, I don't want to have to put all these in my pull because, like, even like a Non Gratias in the chat says he has a $30 week cap. So books like this are auto skip for him. Like, yeah, this is like you're triple dipping. Like, you're just collecting at that point. You're not getting any additional content for your money.
Also, $30 cap. Dang, dude. Oh shit! And he said $30 Canadian.
Oh, so you're getting like 2 comics.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
2 books. Yeah.
Sean, how many of the Deadpool Batman covers did you get?
3.
3. Tyler, did you get more than one?
Nope.
What would a blind bag for this done?
No.
Oh God!
Nope.
Fuck that! Fuck that, dude.
Okay, hold on. Marco might be onto something. Do you think there's
would-
a third crossover where they have enough leeway to actually plan that?
Well, so what I'm getting at is, what if Marvel ends up doing a blind bag instead of the variant? They maybe shorten the list of variants, but they put it and they blind bag it to see if that drives an incentive. That is a different test, because in my mind they know the blind bag's successful, right? So we know that this sold well for them. Now, what if they combine the 2 things that did really well for them?
I'm out. I'll get cover A and that's it.
I
Really?
think we're safe for blind bags for this. Even the Marvel one. I think if they decide to do Avengers Justice League, that's blind bag territory for both publishers.
I think they would be very stupid to blind bag this, because this is that's frustration territory.
Sure.
And you need to see these beautiful covers on display. You got to be able to see them. I think that blind bags boosting the sales of things that are going to struggle to sell otherwise, or not struggle to sell because Ultimate Endgame is going to sell, but that's going to push that over the roof. I don't think that a Marvel and DC crossover needs to be pushed over the roof. Like, it's going to sell.
And I think the dilemma you're going through, Sean, is what they want. They want people being able to see everything and be able to just pick it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
don't need it.
Yeah, so they could be like, all right, now you're going to be conflicted. You're going to get more than you actually came into the shop to actually get.
Yeah.
Neon Knight says Marvel execs, hold up. Let Marco cook here.
I
We'll
mean,
make it happen.
I don't. Dan Buckley. I don't say that Marvel wouldn't think that. I certainly think Marvel could consider that, but I just feel like that could do more harm than good. But who knows? Who knows?
Like unnecessary friction.
For anybody who's unfamiliar, as Neil the One is, blind bags are literally a bag, a sleeve, that they put the book in, and you don't know what's in it, and then you open it up, and it's going to be, maybe an exclusive variant, or maybe the regular cover. You don't know. It's like opening up a pack of cards or something like that.
I had to pull this blind bag out of my garbage like a fucking gross person. But yeah, they come in plastic bags like this.
And yes, I know Spider-Man and Superman will sell pretty well. That's my whole point. I don't think they need to do more.
You think it would sell more than Batman and Deadpool? You think Spider-Man is a bigger name than Deadpool?
Yes. Oh my God. Of course. What?
I think
Spider-Man's probably a bigger name than Superman. Spider-Man's the bigger one of these two.
Spider-Man is if they really wanted to make money, it'd be Batman,
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, which I'm surprised they haven't. I like how on Marvel's eyes almost Deadpool is in their Mount Rushmore.
It is.
From a sales standpoint, yes.
I guess. I mean, he doesn't even have a book currently. We'll talk about it, but
Well, from like an awareness standpoint,
sure,
I think he
sure,
is.
yeah. He's just got added to Marvel Rivals, huge hubbub there. Yeah, I can see it.
Unfortunately, there are very few Marvel characters whose movies can do what Deadpool's movies do. And these are not meant to appeal to us necessarily. These are meant to appeal to everybody possible. It's like casting the widest net. And Deadpool brings people in. People love that guy.
That old goofball.
Rapscallion.
Man. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you think there's a third one coming? Do you think we have these almost quarterly or by or twice yearly?
Not so. I would imagine if another one comes out, that should be the last one. This feels like a thing that you can very easily wear out and make it and diminish the value through its frequency.
Like, who's the big ones that like Wonder Woman could probably headline one of these? And
I think they
Wolverine,
used her already though.
they did use her for a story, but like Wolverine's big enough, and they only use Old Man Logan. They didn't use Wolverine proper.
I could see them doing one more. I think it would just be the one,
Yeah.
but I really don't know character-wise who you go to next because they have to be the absolute biggest in order for this to sell. Look at who they've used so far.
Yeah.
And I really don't know outside of these four who has that level of cachet.
I think Wolverine does. I'm struggling to figure out who at DC does.
Ooh, okay. Wolverine.
Don't say
Now hold on. Stay
Okay.
seated. Harley Quinn.
I am seated and I'm not getting up for that. I will not get up for that.
You know what, Marco? I'm in.
Yeah.
I think it would have to be Avengers Justice League. I think it would have to be something like that. Wonder Woman Cap was already done. They're not going to do that again. Wonder Woman Thor, no.
Thor got
no.
relegated to a fucking
on.
Infinity comic.
Yeah, like we love Thor, but no.
X-Men something?
Yeah, like if it was a team situation, yeah. And that's a good point from Super Job. Like the only way you could really like I don't want it, but doing the ultimate absolute thing, I think that's how you can circumvent characters that have already been used, and that would be exciting for people, but I just think that's too far. I don't know. Teen Titans and X-Men, I believe, was done.
Yeah, they've done that, but I think they could maybe do it again.
Yeah. I just don't know if anybody cares about the outside world does care about the Titans, I guess.
I think a Starfire Magic story would hit, you know?
Story. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, exactly, not comic. I think they would need to be a bigger name, like Teen Titans X-Men. It would have to be that.
But I think when they came out, the Teen Titans were that big book in
Sure.
the comic space to carry the title. I don't think they are that now. I think you lose money on that.
I
In
think
the 80s they were.
I think they
Exactly,
were
yeah.
in terms of the comics, but I do think the Titans have a lot of broader appeal now.
I don't know.
I think it's Avengers Justice League or it's an amalgam type situation.
Flash? No, that was an Infinite comic. Aquaman wasn't touched yet.
Oh my god. Yeah. Um it'll be interesting to see what they do next. I wonder how much of it is dependent upon sales. But again, I think these will sell tremendous. I think Superman Spider-Man will sell better than Batman Deadpool.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Spider-Man's big enough.
And I think we're primed for this. There's a bit more awareness now. The first one could have been a surprise for your more lay individual, but now it's like, oh wait, actually, might be able to look forward to this kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm more excited for this than I was Batman Deadpool. Like just on a personal level. For the A story, the side stories, I think I was more excited for the other collaboration. But here I think the main story I'm most excited for this.
Yeah, I'm not a big Deadpool guy, so these just from the jump, I'm already a bigger Spider-Man Superman guy.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what does it mean if this doesn't sell better?
Better than the one that just came out.
Then the set that came out. What if we actually see that diminish?
I think even if it diminishes, it's not a big deal because it still will justify itself. I think for the publishers, I don't think there's any way it doesn't. And it's not like a huge investment of time. Like it's a one shot from each publisher. Like what's like
You're just adding a title to the slot.
Yeah, you're adding one slot to it.
Sure.
It helps bump a month for you.
Well, there's a lot of assumptions there because we don't know the legal aspect of it, which is always a problem. We don't know the profit sharing
Sure.
situation. So there's so much we don't know about the inner workings. It'd be fascinating to hear them talk about it, but there's a lot we don't know about the inner workings of this. Entertain me with the 5 spot. If there was a third, then Wonder Woman and Emma Frost. Champions versus Teen Titans, Wonder Woman and Phoenix, Infernal Hulk versus Doomsday.
The idea of Emma Frost in diamond form punching Wonder Woman and she blocks with her bangles.
And
Is
then
it
Emma
good?
explodes. That's interesting.
Yeah. Man, I love Emma.
Yeah.
You know what I do
How
love?
it's huh.
A little side note, but Rogue is in Marvel Rivals now, and she can steal Emma's diamond form, and then you got diamond form Rogue. I love diamond form Rogue. That thing is awesome.
She steals the
Sick.
powers like that?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Damn. Ah, I gotta get into that. My brother plays it all the time, and they like grind it.
Yeah, I'll play with a superior Kunlada. It's fine.
I mean, you probably should. He needs like a good squad.
Okay, cool.
Common sense with 499. Yes, I do think they should do Teen Titans versus X-Men again. For teams each era, like Jeff Johns Titans,
Oh.
X Weir, and DeFilippis new X-Men.
That would be cool, because then you have like Superboy and Cassie that never were around on that, and then you could do like the X-Men of that time that were big. That's around what young? That's around new X-Men time. No, it's a little. It's not far off. You could have a Lagoon Boy and Beak hanging out.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah those are not the words that should have followed what Tyler just said.
Yeah, no, that was targeted for Marco.
Electrics with the 50 SEK. What DC character would be most fun with Wolverine? Imagine them doing a fastball special with Wolverine.
I still
Oh,
think it's
that's
Wonder
cool.
Woman. I think it's Wonder Woman. You could do it with a lasso. She just like uses him like almost like a trebuchet.
Wonder Woman, Wolverine, I feel like is the last character
Yeah.
combination that really works. Wolverine and Lobo, we already got that. Logo.
Do you think an amalgam's coming?
That's what I was saying before. I think if it's not Avengers versus Justice League, then it's an amalgam book. And then it's over.
I think that's going to be its own event. That feels like something
Event.
that Yeah,
Okay.
this, I'm considering its own sort of time, and I would imagine that to be its own sort of space and time that they dedicate towards.
The problem that runs that comes up to me with an amalgam event is that posits multiple issues, right?
Well, I guess to clarify, what I meant more so like it has a moment. This is a current moment. The two companies crossing over is an event. This is a
Okay.
momentous occasion. I think that they save an amalgam for something down the line to try to replicate this.
Okay, sales are low. Pull the,
Pull
just
the
in case of
amalgam.
emergency, pull the amalgam cord. The thing with
Yeah.
amalgam though is like I don't know who would publish it at this point. Like at least with these, they're going back and forth, and
That's the
it's cut
problem.
evenly. Amalgam, unless it was one shots like this again, then I don't see how it works. I think they're
I
playing nice. I don't think they're playing that nice.
I think it's pretty clear that there's the relationship has to be we get one, you get one. So I don't foresee a situation where that's not how it plays out. Amin with the two. Sean, Secret Crisis is coming, Sean. Embrace it. I've been waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I want it bad.
I don't think
Bring Jeff Johns back.
I don't think it's ever happening.
I need it. I need it. Once Ghost Machine is done and dusted,
Jesus Christ.
Jeff Johns will return and he will do the Secret Crisis. Please.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
I like Banksy Main's Marvel Zombies versus Deceased.
That's fun.
Funny.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Although, like, zombies versus zombies seems like you negate a lot of the zombie part.
Yeah. Deceased has negated the zombie part,
That's
I
true.
feel like. That
you-
shit's crazy.
Did you read all of that, Sean?
Absolutely not.
It's so good. It's really good. That and the DC vampire book is really fun.
I don't like to spend my money on alternate universe books. That's just a me thing. Flash and Venom. Style so serious. It's early in the morning for you to be smoking that stuff, bro.
Flash and Venom already happened. It's called Rick Remender's run.
Yes. Common sense with the 499. Which X-Men team era do you think Damien's Teen Titans should have a crossover with? Generation Hope or the New Mutants from Rise from the Ashes era?
I am okay with never seeing the Generation Hope characters again. That was a flop for me.
Damien's Teen Titans. Is that Tyler? He's not on. There is no Teen Titans, but like he's not a member of that.
He was leading the Teen
Damien?
Titans for
Okay.
a while.
I don't
That was,
remember the
like,
last.
Rebirth, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, who his team was?
Yeah.
Beast Boy, Wallace West, Starfire, Raven, and him.
Okay, I skipped that. Interesting.
Aqualad.
I would actually use, if we're going to pick something around that era, I would pick Bendis's Uncanny X-Men new characters that he used, like a Tempest and the Healer guy and Gold Balls. That's who I would throw in there.
I would want to see the new X-Men team post Morrison's new X-Men that was written by Yost, Kyle, Craig Kyle and Christopher Yost, I think, with Surge on it. That is my favorite like teen team book of all time, and I wish they would do something with them.
Yeah,
That
who
would be
else was
my
on that
answer.
team? Was Gentle on that team?
I don't remember.
No, it was Elixir.
was
Was it
Elixir.
Prodigy? Is that Lifeguard? Husk?
It was Husk, I think. It was
Dust?
Dust.
That's a cool team, dude.
Yeah, that team was awesome. Those books were.
Yo,
that's
Surge went up against Nimrod?
What?
Yo, she had that thing on her. Jeez. Bacalo drew some of those books, right? That's when X-23 was also on the team at one point.
yes. Yep.
Oof. I gotta read that run. Never read that.
Pals versus crossover suggests Catherine Stars. Yeah. Yeah. I could see. I mean, hey, look, all things are possible with the
It's
Pals verse.
Hayden's Hideout versus the House of Mystery. and then it's just a zoning conflict.
Hayden's hideout.
Your
and
trees in
the
my
kennel.
backyard.
You got Hayden's hideout and the kennel. 2 team bases.
Oh, the kennel. How did I never think of that? Yes, dude. You
Love the
nailed it.
kennel.
That's a good one.
They got a pool table in there.
In the kennel?
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. I think we get the point about Superman, Spider-Man. Exciting. March 25th, 2026 is when this will drop. I'm sure we'll get more cover releases in the interim because there are a bunch of cover artists that were not yet revealed, or rather covers from these artists that were not yet revealed. And then they're also going to be reprinting the original Superman Spider-Man crossover from back in the day. So
sick.
that's pretty cool. I don't know when those are coming out, but they are going to be released. I've never read that initial crossover, so I'll probably pick that up. And they are going to be treasury editions.
I was just about to say, hell yeah. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna be treasury too. That's cool.
Yeah.
I put up a poll to see if you guys were excited for more of the DC Marvel crossover, and overwhelmingly you said yes. 83% of you said yes. So we're on the hook for more. And good. Why not? It's fun.
It's good.
I like Neo the One's comment here saying, why they put Daredevil with that fraud Green Arrow? I can't stand Green Arrow. Why not Nightwing?
Oh shit.
Damn, he's getting
Yo, he got personal, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
That
There was some
fraud.
stank to that comment.
Heavy.
What's your beef, dude? Lay it out. Say space.
He doesn't like 1%. That's all.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Green Arrow fan myself, but I think it makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated as new information drops. But for the time being, this is what we know. And yeah, it's very cool stuff. We've got a lot more show to dig into, so don't you go anywhere. You are far from free. We have a lot more fun to talk about. What else is in the news? Oh, I don't know. There was a Supergirl teaser.
Oh yeah.
We've got some more information about the future of the X-Men. A nugget that I think we can all enjoy about Ultimate Spider-Man number 24.
Oh boy.
Something that I think will excite fans of that series in particular.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So lots to dig into on all those fronts. Before we do that, though, we've got a book club coming up at the end of the month.
Yes.
And it's Vertigo based. Vertigo. Vertigo's making its return in 2025 with a whole bunch of books already announced to come. Very exciting. And so because of that, we're taking a look back into the past, the history of Vertigo, and we're going to put the spotlight on one Vertigo book to be chosen by y'all. Right now, we're giving it just another couple of days for nominations, so get those in. We will cut that off on Tuesday. We'll get into the Patreon poll voting process. So if you want to be able to vote, all you have to do is be a member of our Patreon, but everybody can nominate. That's completely free to do, so get those noms in.
Is it looking any certain way so far?
I've seen a lot of Y the Last Man.
Yeah, I did too.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not looking a little swampy.
Not at all.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, but those are just my shooters, dude.
Commenter Dope says, listening to this in the car, just realized this is like talk radio for comics.
Oh, I love that so much. Thank you for saying that. That's so cool.
You've been listening to Comics Pals Radio.
When I was young, I really wanted to be on the radio, but I didn't know what I would talk about. So I thought I could talk about comics.
My dad would always tell me I had a face for radio.
Nice.
It's rough. Hey, me too. Marco's the only one who really should be on a fucking stream with the face on it.
I should, dude. Yeah.
Hey!
I should be on the face. The logo should be my face.
I can make fun of myself, Sean. Jeez.
I'm sorry, Tyler. Yes, Atomic Hound, we are also going to talk about the market share. Thanks to you, actually. I was going to shout you out in that segment, but you're the one who put that on my radar, so we will be talking about that. Super Job said he quoted me, "Don't you go anywhere," and said, "I need to eat, Sean. You can eat while you listen to us. You don't need to leave us to go eat. You're locked in. I haven't
Yeah.
freed you yet."
We're on YouTube, and you have a phone.
Exactly.
Honestly, I can't eat without YouTube.
I can't do anything without
Yeah.
YouTube.
Zenith Flair says, speaking of comic books or book clubs, we need to get Sean to read an arc of One Piece. That's gonna
Ooh.
take some comics bucks.
That's gonna take some shillings.
Yeah, that's not gonna just happen.
You might need like the
You-
one piece of treasures to be able to do that.
A literal doubloon.
Well, a doubloon's not that much.
Oh, is it not?
You know, it's like one.
But is it
Oh.
not like a one of gold?
No, I don't even think doubloons were gold. I think they were like bronze or something.
All right.
Copper.
Entertain me with the 5 spot. How did we not think Black Panther versus Wonder Woman?
Oh.
Wakanda and Themyscira, Greek gods and Panther gods. Which nation has greater technology? I love that. I just don't want to see them going against each other. I want a diplomatic exchange of ideas. I want Wonder Woman in Wakanda. I want Black Panther and Themyscira. I love that, but I don't want to see them fight.
Yeah, I want them to have like Claw in the middle of things, fucking things up with Triangle Man.
Or maybe Ares trying to get them to go to war with each other.
He
That's
do be
good.
like he likes doing that.
Yeah.
He do be like do be that.
Yeah, he do be like doing that. Namor could be a good,
Namor.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be fun.
The king wanting to go against Themyscira,
Yeah, I could see that.
and then Black Panther. He's just on site with Black Panther.
But we are going to celebrate Vertigo here on the show by talking to you about our top 5 Vertigo comics. Vertigo has obviously a very storied history. They put out some of the greatest comic books ever produced. We've read a handful of those, or well, I'll speak for myself. I've read a handful of those. Hopefully, Tyler and Marco are more versed than I am. But we've all got top 5 lists. So, Marco, you want to kick us off with your
Yeah.
5 and 4?
So my number 5 is it's a very short series. It was recently reprinted. It's called Girl. It's by Peter Milligan, who I'm a big fan of, and Duncan Fegredo. It's 3 issues, but they has reissued in like a very small floppy, and it just follows this 15-year-old girl who's kind of like a transient. She's run away from a home, and she's trying to like just live her life out in this kind of rundown city. She's depressive, kind of contemplating what she should do with her life, and the wackiness and also trouble ensues. It's interesting from an art perspective. It gets trippy, and Peter Milligan, I think, does a really good job of being able to capture what the like mind state is of this individual, this character that he's writing. So, underrated, very small, but that's definitely one to pick up if you guys are interested. One in Peter Milligan, in Duncan Fegredo, or just a deeper level of Vertigo. My number 4, put my chat, Transmetropolitan. So this is a series sort of set in the future, where you have this one Spider. His name is Spider, and he is like kind of like a news storyteller in the future. This is by Warren Ellis and Derek Robinson. And I think what's interesting is he takes this very cynical angle at the near future. This is meant to be a few years. It's still in the 21st century, so we're still a few years in, but everything's gone to shit. Capitalism has taken over. There are aliens. People are becoming robots, and there's like this middle ground understanding of what that is. It's a very heady book. I think Ellis, for all of who he is, does a really interesting job breaking down again what this future could look like, and kind of taking a pessimistic look at the future. So from that end, it's very interesting, and the character angle he takes as this kind of journalist that comes back to tell what's really happening out there is really really cool.
I guess I'll go. I'm going to start with a Grant Morrison book. And spoilers, a lot of Grant Morrison on my list. We Three. We Three is a very straightforward story. It's about three pets that have been co-opted by some kind of mysterious science company and put into these mech suits and escape. It's kind of a play on like animal testing, and they almost free themselves and they try to just look for like their owners or somebody just to love them. And it's a really like it's a one and done story, but it is sad as hell. And one of my favorites. It's super easy read too because it's pretty quick. Number 4, Astro City, Kurt Busiek and Company.
Nice.
With mostly oh God, why am I Marco, a cover artist?
Ross.
Yeah, Alex Ross. Okay, thanks. The good thing about Astro City is like yes, you can read. There are some stories that are multiple issues, but you can really jump wherever you want in Astro City. And I think it's still happening, or it is being printed in trades now, like just one and done stories in trades. It's been going on forever. It is just Kurt Busiek writing evergreen superhero content in this Astro City that really deal with it's almost like a sort of Crisis Events is dealing with time and multiverse stuff. Astro City did that already years ago for superhero stuff. There's a story, that this pretty famous one where a guy loses. He's aware of a multiversal event happening, like a crisis event, and because things got rewritten, he never met the love of his life, but he sort of remembers it.
Whoa.
And the whole time, it's him like being driven mad essentially because he knows he's missing something and can't quite pinpoint it. But like I think he paints her throughout it. There's one about a corgi that he has superpowers, but then like all dogs, they eventually get sick, and how the owner deals with that. It's phenomenal. I recommend Astro City to anyone.
Currently being published by Image. They've always shared like
Sure,
a
yeah.
kind of custody of the title.
Yeah, it's bounced back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like they are doing those like big trades right now. Metro books are called.
Yes, exactly.
Was that 2 for you, Tyler?
Yeah, We Three in Astro City.
Yeah. I'm dying to read Astro City. I don't know why.
You
I
would
haven't
love it,
tried
Sean.
That's your jam, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get in on that. Real quick, Michael DeFont with the 5. Maybe a Marco Muckhole update on Neon Ichiban. Also, click like, thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and sign up for the Patreon. Thank you, Michael, for shouting us out in that way, using your own money to shout us out in that way. And we can get that update on Neon Ichiban from Marco if Marco feels comfortable. Just let me give my 5 and 4 real quick. So for my number 5, I'm gonna go with American Vampire. I really like this series. This is Scott Snyder and then Raphael Albuquerque, I believe, on art. I have never finished this, but I thought that the story from the first, I forget how many of the really beautiful hardcovers I got. And that's one thing about some of these series. They have incredible hardcover editions.
Yeah.
This was one of the earliest Snyder books that I read, and I absolutely loved it. It's got, obviously vampires, but it's telling a story about America. It's telling a story about, these vampires. I don't know. I hardly even remember it. I got to get back to it because it's been so long, but I do remember really loving it. Tremendous art by Raphael Albuquerque.
Never read that one. It's always been on the list, but I've never gotten a chance to read it.
It's real good. It's
Yeah.
real good. Number 4 is DMZ.
Oh, nice.
I love DMZ. Brian Wood is a writer who I don't remember why, but he's canceled.
Yeah, he's bad with women.
So yeah, so rest in peace and all that. But
Rest in peace.
uh, this book removed from that, I thought was absolutely incredible. It's like New York has been it's a DMZ, it's a demilitarized zone, and there are these like opposing like forces and military actions and everything else, and the people who are just in the middle of this. It's a big sprawling story. I don't even know that I read it all. I don't remember if I did.
I was gonna ask. It's like 72 issues.
Yeah, it's huge. But it's so fucking good. And they made a show about it. It was short-lived, but I think Rosario Dawson was on it.
Yeah, on Max.
Was
Really?
that on Matt? Oh
That was on
shit.
HBO Max. Yeah,
I gotta check that out because I never watched it, but
I did not know that existed.
yeah.
I remember that. Wow, that's right. Directed by starring Rosario Dawson, Hoon Lee, Freda Miyares, Jordan Preston Carter, Benjamin Bratt.
Hell yeah.
Only 4 episodes. I think I only read maybe like the first 2 trades of it, but I loved it.
Yeah.
What's the one where they're on like water?
The Massive.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude. I love The Massive.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You love some massive? Oh wait.
It was so the comic Marco's referring to is a comic about the world. It's the end of the world, but it's on water. And these characters are trying to save whoever they can in this ship called the Massive. And it's just crazy. It's such a good book.
You
Dark
love a
Horse.
water book, Sean.
I actually don't. I'm not that big
Well,
into
well,
water books.
I'm thinking like you like low, you like a massive, you like the deep. What is it though? The Snyder
The Wake.
the Wake.
Yeah.
As long as there's no pirates, but it's water themed.
I see a trend.
I see
I
a
can't
trend. Yeah,
think of any other water books that I like though.
Aquaman.
Well,
When he's double tapping Hawkman. That sounded
yeah, I was
wrong.
about to say.
That didn't come out right.
Hey, Kale's in the chat.
Whoa!
What's up, Kale?
It's like a shiny.
Wow. Oh, look, he's still mod status too.
Yeah.
Oh, Aiden's out said, Mark, if you like medieval fantasy, then check out The Pale Knight by Peter Milligan. The trade comes out. I've had my eyes on it.
Pale Knight.
I'm a Peter Milligan mark. A lot of the books that I get from him, I enjoy.
Yeah, Sean, you like Waterworld?
Never seen it.
Yeah, me neither. That's a blind spot for me.
Yeah. So yeah, share your list with us of what you enjoy from Vertigo. We will be doing this for the rest of the month, so play along.
To Hayden's earlier comment, actually, a Peter Milligan book is the first time I ever had a byline on a back cover.
Ooh, which one?
The Discipline by Peter Milligan and Leandro Fernandez. That's that sexy demon one.
That one I did not like.
Oh, I loved it.
I did not like the Discipline.
The illusions of art. The
Did
way
it have your name?
violence and- It did. It did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the other place?
No, it had my name at the other place.
Was it spelled correctly?
It was.
My shit wasn't spelled correctly, bro.
Fuck. That's
The
crazy.
fuck?
That website don't exist anymore. 404 not found. We gotta
Yeah.
we gotta
Good
spike by.
God. Do you want to give Michael DeFont a quick update on Neon Ichiban if you have one?
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, on Patreon, one of my last Marco's Mucko, my newsletters, was on Neon Ichiban and its usability. I actually had to do it twice because the iPad didn't record that well over Zoom. It was a whole problem. And I got to run through what the experience is on Neon Ichiban on web. And I managed to pull some bugs, which it was still in beta. So pretty funny that happened. And from that point to now, I'm currently on the newsletter. So I see all the updates. The most recent things that I think are of new additions have been the remarks. Those have been flooding the market at the moment, and to the extent that what Neon Ichiban has done now is if you go onto the website and you're either signed in or you want to sign up, they have a buying and reading like 101 section, so you understand how you can get the different books, the variants 101, because that was definitely a thing that as I was on the app, and for anyone who saw that video, I just couldn't figure out how to get a specific variant of a certain issue. It tells you all about the remarks. It tells you how to collect these things. It tells you about the marketplace. And their newest feature just got announced maybe a week or two back, and it lets you download to PDF. So you can technically purchase and now own.
It's DRM free because it's PDF.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So that's actually huge for the market, because we haven't had that in years. Amazon used to do that with Comixology, and then they took it away. I don't believe any other place figured that out. So I imagine
Vault would do it, but their buying process was ass.
yeah. And I imagine that there are limitations. I don't imagine it applies to every book. Like I would bet Marvel doesn't let you do it, because if I remember correctly, on Comixology, Marvel didn't.
Nope.
So it's probably DC, smaller books, maybe manga. Um, I would recommend it for anybody, especially if you're looking for cheaper, discounted single issues of comics, because you can go to the marketplace. And in the video, I use the example of Dark Patterns, whatever number it was, and I got it for, instead of cover price, I think I got it for like $2.99. And so there are small little ways you can be efficient. And then I resold it. I resold it at a certain value. You get credit that you can then apply for future books.
Oh,
So I think
wow.
there's some value there. If anybody is subscribed and hasn't seen that video on the Patreon, please go check it out. And for anybody who is interested in Neon Ichiban, go sign up. It's free. You can sign up to the newsletter. They give you your weekly roundup of what books to sort of check out. They're always adding publishers. It covers manga. It covers the big two, Marvel, DC. So there's a lot of stuff on there to read.
I still think the whole remarks thing feels like NFTs to me.
You're not wrong. But it's one of those things where um, I wonder if, because I can download the PDF, like I own the thing that I
Oh
do. I
shit.
haven't tested it yet, to be fair, and it is all digital, right? I
Yeah.
haven't tested that part, so I was planning to do, now that it's fully released, a follow up on Neon Ichiban for the Patreon.
We saw Danny drawing a
Yeah,
remark at New York
yeah,
Comic Con.
with one of their marketing guys.
Yeah.
I talk a little bit about that actually in the.
Who you
I,
got
I
along
was gonna,
swimmingly with.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna see if I could find that same remark potentially, because it was on, I think,
Oh,
Alien Blue
okay.
Book. I was gonna see if I could find it and call it out.
It was Alien Blue Book, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into the news. Thank you, Marco, for that update on Neon Ichiban. I, to be honest, I had completely forgotten about that platform, so good to know.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk about the Supergirl trailer, which, teaser trailer. It's about 2 minutes long. We got an announcement of the release date for the film, first of all, which is June 26, 2026. It's not terribly long to wait. I like the fact that they're getting this out just a year after Superman, technically less than a year.
Less, yeah.
So that's nice. This little bit gives us not much information that we didn't have. It's just really a flavor vibes piece. You get excuse me. Crypto's here. Supergirl's here, played by Millie Alcock. Um, we see a small tease of Lobo. We can tell that Supergirl's kind of, fucked up. She's traumatized by seeing her world be destroyed, Krypton.
Yep.
And so she drinks a lot, parties a lot, and fucks people up. That's pretty much what we got out of this 2 minute-ish teaser.
I think it's a great representation of Supergirl from Woman of Tomorrow. Like, it feels like Woman of Tomorrow. It's, like, this is what that book was. I mean, yeah, the comic was a little more colorful, but it's a teaser. We don't know all the different locations they're going to. I also like how they distinctly separate her from Superman, both physically. Like, she's not on Earth. but also just from like she's jaded. She's, you know, a little pissed off. Technically, she's older than Clark too, and she saw like she
Mm.
remembers Krypton, so she was there when it happened. And she can remember that she wasn't a baby. So I like how that is built into her character a lot.
Uh,
Go ahead.
Just on that, her being older, I'm not sure they're going with that because she's 23 here.
Well, she is older in the sense that she was around on Krypton, and because of being sent in space, she's technically younger than Clark because of
Right.
when she gets sent out and she
Like
gets
time
lost. It's
dilation
time
and-
dilation. So older in the sense that like she was there for Krypton when Clark wasn't. And I like how she has that against Clark, which Clark doesn't have. So I think that could be a lot of fun. And that one shot of Crypto, I was like, oh, they're going for it. I recommend reading Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow if you want to know what happens there. But yeah, this is exactly what the comic was. Whether or not you like it or not, it seems to be a pretty straightforward rendition, minus the Lobo part.
You know what I can't get out of my head is the actress Millie Alcock
Yeah.
looks like a male version of Will Poulter.
Yo, yeah.
And that's all I see. I'm like, what happened?
Are they both
The
British?
genes.
Probably.
He's British. She's Australian.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah. So, but that's all I can't get that out of my mind. Every time I do it, I'm like, you're related.
You're
They're not really,
related.
but yeah, I think echoing a lot of what Tyler laid out there. For me, it still leans into this level of a bit of like goof. There's silliness here, which feels lighthearted. It doesn't have to be serious. The way that the movie, I think, looks colored to Tyler's point as well. It's a little dust bowl-y, but that's sort of for the setting of where we're at. And there are a lot of like lights. There's a lot of moments of like
Yeah.
getting in front of the sun, and I think that's interesting that there's like a motif that happens there. The same with Superman. So
But that's also the story of this book. Like the whole story is like Supergirl can't get drunk on Earth because of the
Right.
sun. So she has to go to places with red sun, so where her body's a little more vulnerable.
yeah,
So that idea of like those warm tones, yeah, there's a lot of warm tones in this. Where a lot of Superman, there was a lot of Fortress of Solitude, a lot of cool tones. This is distinctly different, and it looks like it had, like I know people are complaining on the color grading of it. That's just modern 2025, 26 movies at this point. Like, look at Wicked, but I still think there was at least a like Crypto was shot differently here in these quick glimpses. Like it looked like not like a whole different dog, but like it was just like, oh, they're going for there's a POV on this camera that is different than James Gunn's. That I was even telling from the trailer. So yeah, it was like, okay, this is distinctly different enough where I'm pretty excited for it.
my least favorite thing is when a dog, like an animal in a movie, does like an intelligent thing, like bump a bottle to start a record. Like I hate this because there's no logic there.
Hell yeah.
There's no logic there. It always breaks me.
For me, the best part of the trailer was when you get to the like after the trailer and it says, "Hey, go buy this comic."
Yeah,
That was the part that I liked the most.
Okay.
Strangely, on DC's YouTube channel. Oh no, never mind. It's there for 1 second. Yeah. Read where it all began. Go to a comic shop,
Yeah.
bookstore, visit dc.com/supergirl. And that'll get you hooked up onto Infinite, not for free. But I love the fact that they are immediately promoting the book that spawned this.
I mean,
Yep.
can you name another big two superhero movie that is a direct adaptation? It's always elements of this, elements of that. I can't think of one that's a direct adaptation.
I mean, Civil War. Well, but like, I guess you're saying like where the exact same things happen.
Yeah, even Civil War is more of a thematic representation. It's not an adaptation.
It's hard to say because this is just a trailer. I don't know how faithful this is going to be. Lobo's here. He's not in the book, right? So I have no idea how faithful it's going to be.
I just like how they were saying, "Hey, check out this book," which is this story.
Yeah, they should do that with everything. And James Gunn has been great about that. And that's what I really love about his time in this position. But as far as the trailer, this didn't do a lot for me.
Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of the people who complain about the way trailers look are silent because this is Supergirl. But I don't like the way this trailer looked. I think one of the best parts about the comic was the beauty of it.
Yeah.
The colors, the lush locales, and this doesn't have that. So it's not showing that part off, and obviously that could be in the movie, but we're talking about the trailer.
Yeah.
I'm so over fucking James Gunn's obsession with real mute. It's so annoying.
What's the song in this one?
I don't even know what it's called.
Song in Supergirl trailer.
Yeah, Watchmen, Sin City, those are good examples.
Oh, it's Call Me by Blondie.
Yeah. So that frustrated me a lot. I don't give a fuck about Lobo, but yeah, no, I don't give a fuck about Lobo.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like Lobo at all, so he's gonna be annoying to me in this movie. But despite this trailer not doing anything for me, I'm still excited for the movie.
Sure. Do you read this book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it is hard. I would think it's hard to adapt Bill Casaveli's art. Like, it is gorgeous. But you're right, Sean. There's a lot of different biomes in that. So that's why I'm hoping with just the little that we got in this, it's just like, hey, here's a tease. We'll go to those beautiful biomes eventually.
They need to. Amin says there's no Bilquis Evely in any of this. For me, Woman of Tomorrow is 70% her art, and I agree with that.
And the other 30% is text. That's no shade on the book. I actually really like that book.
I think so much of why it works is how it looks, and this didn't feel faithful, but it's just a trailer. I just wish they would have injected something of that.
Yeah.
Because the trailer doesn't give you any indication that we're going to get that, other than the idea that they'll probably be going to other places.
I don't like how they made Krem of the Yellow Hills ugly in this. Like in the comic, he's kind of like suave with the ginger hair and beard. In this, they changed him, and he's got like spikes in his face.
Oh yeah.
Which is like, you gotta, I guess, make this is how you know he's a villain. He's ugly. You know, like I think part of what made him conniving in the book was that he was kind of handsome.
Yes, and I feel like this like the only movie I could think about while I was watching this was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
A lot of aliens in this.
This should feel so different than Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know, man. I don't want the James Gunnification of all these stories. And he's not involved. He's not the writer. The writer is Ann Noguera. And he's not the director because the director is Craig Gillespie. But it feels like James Gunn still.
Yeah, CW Gordon says Krem with big taser face vibes.
Yes. Yeah. I don't want that.
Ahmed says the actor that played him is going to enjoy the premiere from Iron Heights. Yeah, he got arrested.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What he did?
Yeah, for nothing I forget what it was.
Atomic Hound with $9.99. Thank you. Appreciate the double dippers, the super chatters who come back for more, the patrons who come back for more every week. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Hound. I really want this to do well, at least in part because Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow negative reactions led me to realize that didn't fit in with other comics communities and landed me here with the pals.
Wow. There you go.
Totally. And I think that the story and the overall picture of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, that comic book translated would appeal to so many people. So many people. When I interviewed Tom King, he talked about all the fans, all the women and girls who came up to him and wanted him to sign it, wanted him to talk about it. It was so important to him that he only wanted to do the interview to talk about how he felt about this movie coming out.
He's excited. He's proud.
Yeah.
I mean, look where all of his work is too. Like he's well ensconced in this. That's not a word. In this DCU, so I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he's excited for it.
Is it not?
I don't know if I used it right.
Yeah, it's const. Yeah.
Oh, a perfectly cromulent way of saying that.
So, again, we don't have long to wait. It comes out in June. I think it's going to be really good. This trailer isn't why I think that.
Sure. Yeah.
You're more in the creatives you trust.
Yes, because despite my problems with James Gunn, I still think he's a smart guy. I know he's not writing this or directing it, but you can feel his DNA. I believe Millie Alcock is perfect for this role. And it seems from what I've watched of her, it seems like she really cares about this role.
I mean, she was drunk at the Golden Globes, and she plays a great drunk person. So
Awesome.
Is that the
Yeah.
doing a bit?
No. She was blasted when House of the Dragon won. So she's on stage, and you can tell like her co-star is like holding her up, and she's like flushed. She was lit during that.
Hell
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Good for her. Good for her.
Oh yeah, I got to assume the Golden Globes has an open bar, right? So
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I watched those video game awards. I'm pretty sure David Harbour was blasted when he got on that fucking stage to announce the Warhammer deal. So if he can do that, she can do that.
He's too busy dodging attacks from his ex-wife at this point. So
and Millie Bobby Brown. Can we get a wheel spin, please? Tom?
Yeah. Can I get a nude Tane? What do we got here? Oh, drink up, boys.
Sick. I like to say I eat water. Sometimes I don't eat.
You can't eat it.
Water.
They have
You need it as ice.
Thick water. You ever see thick water in the pharmacy?
What?
No.
Yeah. I think it's for like elderly people and people who like have trouble with like just the liquids. It's literally water, but it's got something in it that makes it thick. So it's almost gelatinous.
Huh.
Sounds vile to me.
Hey, Robert. What's up, Robert? Robert says, hey, how much money for the first 25 issues of JMS ASM for book club? I know someone already asked about a smaller portion, but IMO, you need to get to the heart of the run, which is MJ returning to work on the marriage. Yeah, Robert. I'm thinking for 25 issues, that's like a whole deal. So I think we'd need
He dropped a straight hundo on it.
Samuel Summers?
Samuel Summers dropped a hundo for Radiant Black.
I feel uncomfortable asking for more than 100, but I feel like that's what it would take to get us to do 25 issues of a this is in our schedule book club. And I know that's a lot of money, Robert, so totally understood. If you don't want to do that, it's not a requirement to be here with us, but that is what it would take, 100 comics bucks.
You guys,
Go ahead. And not through a super chat. It would have to come. We discussed it. We feel like it needs to come through PayPal, just because they don't take 30% of our money.
Dropped that link in the chat. Just
I almost picked up Inland Saga at Barnes & Noble the other day.
I downloaded it on Comixology.
I feel like I want that. I want that physically.
$4.99 from Mad Max Pliskin. Hey, what is up, dude? I hope you're having a good day today. Sean, what have you got against the main man?
God?
I have a lot against that, man.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Why did you put me here? Why did you do this to me?
Lobo did that?
No, the main man did it.
Okay. Who's on first?
I don't like characters who exist to be jokes. So, I don't like Deadpool. I don't like Squirrel Girl. I don't like Lobo. That's just my thing.
Squirrel Girl is serious.
Oh, yeah. When she seriously beat Doctor Doom.
Well, in her Inception, she was an Iron Man creation, but...
Samuel Summers said we can split it. I will be sending $100 on Tuesday for the first 12. Okay.
Okay, look at that.
All right. I like it. Come together. I like that.
Pass the proverbial hat around.
Yeah, the hat is going to be a straw hat once they try to get us to read fucking
Oh
One
hell
Piece.
yeah! Wait a
Look
second.
at what Kyle's trying to do. He said, "Who wants to help me contribute to the One Piece book club?"
Marco, does Marco have a straw hat for real?
Oh no! And he should. He should. He is the one who should. I see him in that. This fucker really ran to go get his straw hat.
Atomic Hounds an ambush bug is not Sean's jam. Wait, Marco,
Marco, where is it?
what'd you do? Okay. Looking like Pharrell.
Word. Who is the character that wears that?
Luffy, the guy.
Monkey D.
Oh.
Luffy.
Monkey D.
Oh.
Luffy.
Oh, okay.
You don't know about the Straw Hat crew and the flag that is Mexico has been using it, right? They're
Jolly Roger.
they're Gen X in Mexico that's trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to like disagree with Claudia Sheinbaum, which I have mixed messages because my family's very like leftist for South America, which is means something different. So I have to do more research on that. I don't know.
Yeah, Claudia Sheinbaum has actually been doing some good infrastructure in Mexico. Sorry, wrong show.
Wrong show.
But
show.
the flag is being used. It was used in Tibet on their revolution, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of it's been being that, and the ultimate stuff have been save the world.
Yeah.
And the flag.
Comics have been integrated into real life events.
And this is why I am Mugiwara Marco on the Discord.
Oh, what is Mugiwara?
Mugiwara is Straw Hat.
Oh, okay. I don't speak pirate.
Kyle, how many issues is Arlong Park? How many issues are we talking?
God.
Arlong Park.
Hold on. Let me pull that up for you. I got you.
That's like the first big event, right?
Yeah, it's the last. I think one of the last story arcs of like the first one. That's
It's the climax.
27 chapters. 27 chapters. That's actually not bad because those are pretty short.
A chapter is like half of a comic book issue.
It's like maybe at most 20 pages.
That's like a trade.
Okay. All
Or
right.
14 episodes if you watch the anime.
One thing about like manga that I always find difficult to critique is like I like talking about the color of art, and you lose that in manga.
You do? Yeah, you do.
That's why
But,
like
you know.
whenever you got those like covers or like the inside pages of like Masashi Kishimoto's Naruto when it was colored, I was like, oh, I want the whole book to be like this, but that's just not the nature of things.
I was listening to a manga explaining episode, and they introduce it's where they basically like the group introduces Chip Zdarsky to a bunch of manga.
Yeah.
And one of the I forgot what book it was, but it had that inner colored version.
Yep.
Yo, and Chip goes in. He's like, this shit doesn't look good. Everyone's like, wow, I love it. Look at the what, and he's like, no, this tone is wrong. The way that you put this down is wrong. I don't understand why this seems like it clashes. I was like, oh
he's
shit,
just shooting
all right.
mangaka in the
Dude.
face.
He was straight up disrespect. And he wasn't disrespecting, but he was laying in on them.
Let's talk about lanterns.
Do we?
Why are we talking about lanterns? They didn't show shit.
They showed plenty of brown.
Nice.
Yo, what was that?
It was like Max HBO was like doing like this yesterday, right? They were doing like this big thing where they were showing teasers of a whole bunch of shit they got in the oven.
Sizzle reel.
Yeah, and then they were like and then separating them into their own sizzles.
Shit was corny.
I'm excited for Tom King's True Detective.
I didn't get it.
I don't like. I know it's a sizzle. It's not even a teaser trailer. It's smaller than that. How do you show anything lanterns without the color green?
Yo, yeah. What would that mean to anyone, what we saw there?
I guess it's not Green Lanterns, so they're not breaking their rules.
But like,
still.
what were we supposed to get out of that? That scene sucked dick. And then
Goddamn.
they put out this really cool looking, oh, we've got these files and they're going to be released, and it shows you when they're going to show more footage from each of these things. And then the Lanterns fucking footage is just Aaron Pierre, saying, hey, we've got this Lantern footage, and it's like 5 seconds.
There's a bit where Hal is in a car with John, right? And he drives it off a cliff with John still in the car. I was like, okay, cool. This is where the Lantern effect's going to come in. No.
Fucking dumb.
I don't know what this is. And I'm worried because I know Guy is going to show up in this. And we have Green Lanterns proper with Guy Gardner. This seems incongruous to each other. I don't understand how that is also this. I don't know what this is. This is strange.
I was confused. I for both of these trailers, for both of these videos, for the Supergirl, and then for the Green Lanterns, I both saw these both on LinkedIn. So
Jesus Christ, how do you get your social media on LinkedIn?
Dude,
I'd like to show off my new opportunity writing Lanterns for HBO Max.
So I was confused. I'm like, oh, this must be like a shorter segment of something cool. This got clipped. Oh, 11 seconds. That's digestible content. So I went searching for more. And
digestible content on LinkedIn. Go away, Marco.
I was like, yo, what's going on? Where's the rest of it? This made no sense. This was not fun. This doesn't do anything to inform me about what this was. You could have put any other logo under that, and the trailer would have the same effect. This could be, fucking Oklahoma.
It might be, actually.
It could be.
Amin says he shoots us $5. Thank you, dude. Sean, you don't get it. They have to earn the color green. I don't make the rules.
Have to?
Do they?
He has the ring already. The ring isn't even green.
I feel like WB doesn't actually know the color green. I have green right behind me. They can borrow it. Use the color green. The color green should have been in the Supergirl trailer because there should have been green fucking trees and green grass and fucking green stuff. And then the Lantern trailer. Oh, I don't know. How about the color green for the fucking lanterns? The Green Lanterns. Green.
Bear Day.
Say it with me now. Collectively. Let's all say it. On the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Green.
Oh, damn it. The only green that WB cares about is the ones that help fund Zaslav's new yacht.
Yeah, the money they're making in some merger, right?
And the only green I care about is the kind of green that's going to make me forget that I'm angry about this dumb shit.
You're going to go green cognito mode.
That never mind. Ted H with the 10 spot. Maybe hydrate one more time? Question mark.
It's trying to get you to relax.
I'm just having fun, man. Wondering if there will be a Red Hood story in the DC Marvel crossover and who he might be paired with. And by the way, how much would it take for a Yu Yu Hakusho book club?
Oh,
okay. Hakusho? What? I did a partial rewatch. I didn't finish it because after a certain point it kind of goes a little haywire.
Book club, not watch along, Marco.
No, I know. I'm just saying. So I'm incredibly excited for that. We will not get far.
I do like Kuwabara.
It's the sword.
Zenith Flare says we're looking like some kind of Green Lanterns. They aren't actually.
They're actually not. My man's not. They're not even wearing green on their clothes, bro.
Yeah, at least like a little nod.
Every Power Ranger in the history of Power Rangers wore the same color shirt as who they were going to transform into. That's what the fuck we need. Why is my man Aaron Pierre wearing black, beige? What are these colors?
A little brown.
Brown?
This looks like a trailer for Eddington.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, some people will get it.
He couldn't even have a green watch. He's not even wearing a green ring. Where is green?
Not even in the title.
Word.
I would be glad to see this show surprise me, but I really don't know what the show is. This one might be one of those things where it's like the show is good. It's not a Green Lantern show. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yep. I am not like everything I've said has nothing to do with my excitement level. I actually do think the show's going to be good. I'm more just having fun, but I do think the show is going to be good. I think the pedigree is good. I think HBO rarely misses with shows for me.
Yeah.
And I like the cast so far.
What's the guy playing Hal? His name is Kyle Chandler. Is that it?
I think so. I closed the article. I'm
He's
not
looking
sure.
not haggard, but not like he's looking haggard, but like Hal looks a little old here. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I
Tyler
like
was-
that. He looks haggard.
Yeah, he looks like he's been through some shit.
Tyler been throwing out these SAT words all day, dude.
Well, cromulent wasn't a real word.
Incongruent. Said absconded.
Well, okay, my brain's a little big. Okay, it's I'm getting hydrocephalus soon.
Hydrocephalus.
And then also Ted asked, how much would it take for a Yu Yu Hakusho book club? Well, how many issues are we talking?
Hold on. Let's see. Let's until we get to
We only got
something
so much
good.
time, fellas. Jeez.
We listen. 2026 is a long year, and I need money. So let's talk. Let's talk.
That's long. 19 volumes. When does the Dark Tournament happen? Hold on.
Ooh, Dark Tournament's good.
It is good.
Patrick Zay said, "So are we doing this One Piece or not? Tell me how much.
Talk
how
to
much
your
do we need
boys.
to read?
Yo,
Talk to your boys.
You guys need to put it together. What what was that? The Oolong Park, Arlong Park?
Arlong Park is where you would start, which I guess is fair. I'll tell you right now, guys. The PayPal blank negative is negative right
Negative. We're negative.
What? Okay, so how many comics bucks do we need to do Arlong Park? How many? Like, how long is that? I don't even know.
That's the one that's 12.
now. That's the one that's 27.
27, which-
27
okay, yeah.
issues.
27 issues of a manga. What are you guys trying to do to me?
That's like half in normal comics.
Oh, but it
Yeah,
is a
the-
manga.
They're short. It's like 18 to 20 pages, of, an issue chapter.
Just if we have to read a manga just for the bit, I'm gonna read it backwards and complain that I read it the wrong way.
Okay.
Okay,
100 comics bucks.
He's making
That's
it,
that's the
putting
baseline.
putting a wall up there. That's the manga wall that you need
Yes.
to climb.
You guys are gonna have to collectively get us over that hump. Sean needs to read the Dragon Ball manga. Why? Why do I need to?
Wow. Okay. The Dark Tournament saga spans from chapters 52 to 113.
Damn.
That's 60 issues.
Of
60
what?
chapters
Yu Yu Hakusho.
of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yo.
That's like
That's
the anime though that I actually used to watch. So like we're in my territory a bit here.
Same. Dude, this, Escaflowne, Inuyasha.
What's the one that's problematic? Is it Inuyasha or Rurouni Kenshin, where the creator was like
Rurouni Kenshin because of the creator.
creator
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
bit
yeah.
of a PDF.
That was the you know what, that is the only instance where or one of the few instances where the creator and what their actions have done have caused me to not read or go back to a piece
Wow.
of media.
Wow.
Usually I can separate the art and the artist, but that was one that I couldn't do.
Fucking Kale saying y'all ain't getting through you.
Yo,
he knows us, so I trust that.
If we get paid, we will. That's for sure. We need those comics bucks.
I'll watch the show.
So it was between, who was it?
No, let them
Said-
figure it out.
Said one. Okay. Who
Let them
said One
figure it out.
Piece? Okay.
Patrick
figure
Zay, Ted H,
We-
Kyle.
Go to the Discord.
Yeah, figure it out.
Convene. Canoodle.
Silhouette of Dark Side says, such a disappointing week for DC fans. The comics are carrying all the good faith right now, while the film and TV side completely misses and underdelivers. Only in the sense of, the trailers, and not everybody necessarily feels that way, but I don't think that we can judge the final product based on the
Yeah.
trailers.
We could be cautious about hype levels, sure, but that's all we can do.
And again, I say, my hype level was unaffected by these trailers.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not less hyped, but I'm not more hyped.
Yeah.
Because I still trust for now. Speaking of trust, my trust in Jonathan Hickman is in the shits. All right? It's in the shitter. If you heard Pals Pulls this past Thursday, you heard that I said Ultimate Spider-Man number 23 was my pick of the week. Well, you know what? I won't be able to read Ultimate Spider-Man again until next year. Next year. Why? Because Ultimate Spider-Man 24, the final issue of this series, has been delayed again.
Damn, dude. It's still happening in December, right?
No,
Endgame is.
it's been delayed 2.5 months. Wait,
No,
yeah.
In
'cause it was-
story, in story.
I don't know. The
oh.
last issue just left off where it left off. Like they
Right,
gave up
but-
on the last issue.
But we jumped to December to stay in December for the last
That's
few
that's
issues.
cheating. That doesn't count. They gave up.
I truly don't even know how to answer you, Marco. There's no way that this could work with that timeline, right? Because this issue's now coming out in February. It was delayed from Christmas Eve to the 28th of January to the 28th of February. After Endgame will have already started, 2 months after it was supposed to end, this is fucked.
This is also in a world where Endgame will have Spider-Man involved.
Yeah.
He's in the book. So
That's
like his
right.
story is continuing past the story.
God, this is goofy, man.
Man.
It's one thing to like build up to this momentous occasion for the entire line, and then to right at the end get delayed. It diminishes the whole like the entire build up that we've been here. Because you're right, Endgame's gonna happen. We're gonna know what happens. There are probably consequences. I doubt that there are any consequences in Ultimate Spider-Man. To be honest with you, right?
Yeah.
All this is happening in whatchamacallit, in Ultimates, and so realistically, the surprise would be like, oh, actually, it's Green Goblin who helps out because Peter died. Remember back in issue 24, and then we read that 2 months later.
That is not even a remotely impossible thing.
Yep.
That very well could happen. And there's no way around it because they're just not done with the book.
Man,
And
I liked it better when Hickman just ghosted his endings.
I mean, this is just a blunder. It's a fuck up. I don't understand this. This is rough.
And previous to this, we it was supposed to be just Cicchetto on the issue. Like he was when they first announced 24 as the ending, it was like, oh, this is Marco Cicchetto finishing the book. Now it's also
Cena?
Messina.
Oh man.
Is it?
The solicits on League of Comic Geeks has it as Messina.
Interesting.
And I think in an interview, Hickman mentioned Messina as well.
I wish that everybody who ever said to me, "Oh, you guys are too harsh on Ultimate Spider-Man. Oh, you're missing it." I wish all of you motherfuckers could be in the chat right now so I can laugh at you.
People still like this book though, Sean.
You can like it. I pulled it. I said
pick of
the
the week?
last one was my pick of the week.
Yeah.
You can like it. But this situation right here is fucked up. And tell me again how amazing a concept it is to have each issue represent a month when the fucking book is the only ultimate book to have been delayed. The only one. The only one. It's also the only one. Well, no, it's not the only one to have a fill-in artist, but it is the only one to necessitate two artists in the same issue multiple times.
Yep. It's rough, guys.
I told you Marco Cicchetto should not have been on this book.
He's the guest artist.
I don't, and like, I know there's a lot of people who love this book, and I just truly do not understand it. I think it is narratively a mess. And honestly, I don't like to be this guy. But like, I've read Hickman before. He's a great writer, one of the best. This feels phoned in.
I think he's trying. Like, I've heard that this is meant to read much better in trade.
Bullshit.
That the sequences are, because they happen quicker, the time frame feels like we're a bit more there's urgency there, but I don't understand the I don't understand the excitement level because of how things develop or the feeling of lack of development between these things.
And I think, yeah, Super Job here says, "Did you read the quote from Hickman where he said this book was so good people would be talking about it for years?" He did. There was an interview where he was like, "Yeah, it's just nice that we get to finally end the book, and people can look back on this as one of the great Spider-Man stories."
We'll,
What?
we'll look
I
back on it.
refuse to believe any kind of official Marvel press from anyone. It's just carny work of them hyping up their own shit. They're huffing their own farts.
Dude, it's gonna be remembered like, oh, dude, remember Ultimate Spider-Man? Oh yeah, with Hickman. No, the good
Bendis
one.
one, yeah, the Bendis. No, the Hickman one shit, yeah.
That was a little aggressive.
Oh man, fucking Selena's father died. For all of you Selena fans, um,
The
yo,
singer
yeah, yeah.
was it the aunt
Oh
again?
my,
Sorry.
No, never mind.
that was
Sorry,
funny.
that was bad. That was bad.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just a disappointment all around. I'm a little bit. I mean, Hickman is entitled to feel that his comic is great, and I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to tell him. Whatever. Feel how you feel. I disagree, and I think Ultimate Spider-Man has been a massive disappointment, and I don't understand, as Chad is pointing out, how Peach Momoko was able to deliver every issue on time when she did 100% of that work, and
With
and they can't
translations.
with translations,
And frequenting cons still.
Yep.
doing cons, doing covers.
Yep.
I don't get it. Um, Hayden's Hideout with the 5 spot. Looking forward to the Ultimate Universe 2.0 deep dive next August. What went wrong with Ultimate Universe 2.0?
I think that's definitely a future episode because more and more kind of slips through the chatter about behind the scenes of this. That is weird.
Let's get some comments here. Style So Serious says, do you want to be right more than you want to be happy? Assuming that's in relationship to this book. Absolutely not, dude. I would like to be happy, 100%. Go back and watch our first few reviews of Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I was
Supercut.
the supercut that we have out there. I was very high on this. And I always put whatever's best versus me being right or wrong. I'm not speaking about this from a perspective of like, yeah, thank goodness I was right. It's more like, dudes, you should have fucking listened.
I'm glad with not being right.
Yeah.
If it means a positive outcome.
Happy to be pleasantly surprised. And we started out with this. I think looking back, every issue up until 4, I think was like pick of the week when we were reviewing this.
When Chichetto was
I-
on it. And that's like nothing
Yeah.
against Messina either.
Yeah. I sent the link into the supercut. You guys can open it in a separate panel or separate tab or something.
Neo the One says Ultimate Spider-Man is better than Amazing Spider-Man. I disagree. You're entitled to feel that way, but I disagree. CW Gordon, I was rewatching y'all's video about the announcement of this team, and you were all worried about Chichetto keeping up and Hickman going ground level. Yeah.
Interesting.
I wasn't worried about Hickman. I'm sure of that. I remember my thoughts. I feel like Hickman can absolutely write Spider-Man. This is not what I had in mind. Not at all. Philosopher King, Hickman had reached the end of whatever got him interested in this story. Now it's just an obligation.
Yeah, I kind of feel that.
And now we're just trying to get to the end. We're sort of scrambling over into the end potentially, but even then, like, I feel like I disagree because Hickman is a good enough writer that if he knows he's getting 24 issues, you write that story. You write that story for that. I don't know what would have gone wrong otherwise.
I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't understand what it was that he thought was worth telling because none of it is present here. Was it the Richard Parker stuff? Because I know he talked about wanting to do this book for his son,
Yeah.
but like there aren't. What is a great father-son moment from this book? Hickman's an actual dad. He wrote no great father-son moments.
I
They're
think the
separate for
Sandman
most.
issue. That's the only one. It's the
What
only time they
happened?
team up, by the way. And also, remember the time when he exploded into Venom and was fighting everything in the background, and we never got follow-up from that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lovely.
There's so many moments like that. Remember that oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Remember that one time he did that never got followed up.
Robert says he just sent it. So
Ooh.
check that PayPal,
Sent-
Marco.
sent
Thank
what?
you,
Ooh.
Robert.
What was that for?
Ooh.
That was for the JMS ASM.
Oh,
That's the
Yo.
first 25 issues.
Not just that. Thank you so much for sending that through, confirming receipt. I don't want to dox you, but somebody sent $100 as well separately that said Doomsday Clock Book Club, let's go.
Yes.
okay. That I'm
Yes!
cool with. That I'm cool with. All right, we're doing it finally.
Who are
so-
you? I love you.
I think somebody in the chat said it here. You might have to Control F that one.
Sorry, I was about to name drop you.
Philosopher King says, I'm donating for that Doomsday Clock book club. I think that
Wow.
might be who that is.
Yes.
Holy shit.
You're the man, bro. Oh my god. I
It'll be-
can't there's no book I would rather do a book club about that we haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about that book as being ones that we'd want to do, but we don't know where to do it in.
Yep.
I've not read that book outside of single issues, like as they were coming
Same.
out. So I don't know
Same.
what that book reads like as a whole. I don't own it either. I need to buy that actually. All right, yeah. I never read JMS's Spider-Man too, so we have some stuff to read. That's for sure.
Oh,
Just-
you're gonna fucking oh my god, man. Wow.
Just-
2026.
Use your individual login, Tyler.
Yes, my individual account that I definitely have separate from you guys.
Exactly.
Do I need to read Watchmen to know what happens in Doomsday Clock?
Probably not.
No. I don't think so.
No, that's one of my favorite books of all time. I'm just joshing.
Oh,
I was about to say, I'm
Yeah, no,
I'm
I've
like,
I've written a
there's-
30-page thesis on Watchmen. I'm okay with Watchmen.
You should release page by page for the Patreon.
I don't have it anywhere. It's on a MacBook long ago.
Oh damn!
We're talking 15 years ago.
Holy shit, dude!
All right, cool.
Wow.
the great father-son moments happen off panel. Totally philosopher.
Yeah.
In the background.
Seriously though, shout out to you guys for making both of those things happen. The JMS and the Doomsday Clock Book Club. The fact that we have a community that is willing to do this for us is phenomenal, and really huge shout out to all of you. You're an amazing group of people.
It's a great way to spend the holiday reading. We'll have some downtime.
Hell yeah.
So at least we got some headway on this.
Oh, that's a great call.
You know, and as Frosty once said, happy birthday. So it's cool to celebrate the holiday. You never watched that, Marco?
Is his birthday on Christmas?
No, it's part of the. Never mind. God, Rankin and Bass. Yeah, we got so we got Hayden's right. Vinland Saga, JMS Spider-Man, and Doomsday Clock. We're getting fed in 2026. Yeah.
Someone sent through that Arlon Park real quick.
All right. Well, we also have to schedule this shit too. So.
Sorry, yeah, we gotta figure out amongst
Yeah,
ourselves.
we're gonna have
Yeah.
a talk off camera.
Yes, thank you, Samuel Summers. That will complete it and make it, make this JMS thing happen. This is going to be super fun.
Oh, is this Moreland?
Well, it was fully covered. Samuel Summers.
Marco, can you please?
I was gonna say because then you can offer something else, but
Yeah, this is Moreland.
oh, is Moreland?
Do I have to read about
Kale
totems?
liked this stuff.
No, this is Kale. Kale does like this stuff. Yeah.
Kale did like this stuff.
I think it's all great.
Is this gonna be that dude with his fucking feet out?
Ezekiel. Yep.
Damn, the dogs are barking.
Oh, they're big dogs too, dude.
Yo, you know what they say about big feet, right? Big socks.
My man Samuel Summers said, "I don't care." Yo, you're the man, dog. You're the man. Send another hundo to make Kale join that one.
Damn, yo, Kale, you still in the chat?
Yeah, so everybody, we're gonna let you guys know when those book club episodes will happen. There will be only one more book club this year. which is the Vertigo one. So
Yeah.
all these that we're discussing will happen in 2026, and we will keep you posted. Please understand that we are humans, and there's only so much time in the day for reading, but we will make them happen. All of these will happen
Yeah.
first quarter 2026. So, all right, enough Ultimate Spider-Man bashing. Let's move on and let's get into the market share numbers. Whoops.
There
That's
it
what I
is.
forgot. Yeah, we got to do that. My bad. So the market share number is provided by Prana, Direct Market
Hey,
Solutions. Adam Freeman, shout out to him. We love those guys. We love those people. They're working hard to save comics, as they like to say.
did you see the announcement for issue 1?
Ooh, no.
Comics the magazine.
But did you
Yes,
see what it is? It
it's
was
Absolute Batman.
yeah, Dragotta breaking it down.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
hell yeah. I've got an email on that the thing he was requesting.
Hey,
We
we
did.
emailed. Yeah, we did.
No, the other
Waiting to
thing he
hear.
was requesting.
We did. Email. Waiting to hear back.
Oh, did you write what I wrote?
Oh, I gotta check then.
What you wrote.
Yeah, the thing. Remember Marco laughed? You did the laugh emoji in the Discord.
We gotta check. We gotta check. We'll talk
All
off.
right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
So, yes, I mean, we can try to make that happen, but John's has been a little tough to get to these days. So as you all know, Marvel routinely trounces DC in market share. That is just the way things go. But there has been a trend of things changing. Because I mean, you gotta credit Absolute Universe. You've got to credit all the great work that DC has been doing throughout the year. And so, if you look at the last few months, you'll see that clearly DC is on the comeback, on the come up, I should say. Um, and so, starting in, I've got here September's market share. Marvel had 42% to DC's 33%. Now, we will be fair and say that in September, of course, you had the launch of Marvel DC crossover. So that sold like gangbusters. DC was not going to be able to compete that month. But then you have October, and now the gap has closed significantly where Marvel has 37% and DC has 36%. So Marvel lost a lot of that market share that they had. But then you go to November. And in November, DC overtook Marvel 37% to 35% of the market share.
Okay.
Huge.
Now, obviously, DC is starting their event, their DCKO event, whereas Marvel's One World Under Doom event ended. So that is something that you have to count towards that shift. But I definitely think this is a good thing for DC. And look, DC beat Marvel 1 month. Whoop-de-doo. But they need to keep this going. And if
Yeah.
they keep it going, if this is December, if this is January, if this is February, you're getting into unprecedented territory because this doesn't happen. Once, 1 month, yeah, absolutely. But over the course of months, Marvel doesn't lose to DC like this.
Yeah, and if the 37% turns into a 38%, turns into a 40%,
Yeah.
that spells disaster for Marvel at Sacrifice.
This is one of the few times I remember when they were still doing the comic. What is it? Diamond was still putting out the month to month. They used to have this whole chart broken out of stuff.
What,
The
you
only
said Diamond? What's that?
yeah. It's on the shelf back here. It's on the wall. Rest in peace.
Erp.
And it happened for like the New 52 for like a month, and they then did not have the same momentum that I feel like they have now, the all-encompassing momentum. That was a blip, a moment of release. This is the full backing of what comics for DC is at the moment. So if they don't achieve success like this next month, I'd be befuddled. flabbergasted.
You know, Hound has a good point here too. He says Marvel is putting out 1.5 times the amount of comics as DC.
Absolutely.
So even them still beating them is pretty. If it is as a consistent month over month, Marvel's got to make some changes.
Because we always talk about the quality of books, and that's great. Quality has not mattered yet. DC's numbers keep going up.
Yeah.
And now we're finally at a place where, okay, if DC's overtaking Marvel, the only reason is quality.
Yes.
Like, there's just no argument against that. Because Marvel puts out more books. To answer your question, CW Gordon, I don't know if 1.5 is the exact number, but I know they put out many more than DC does. That is their strategy, and it's always been that. So if quality is the barometer of success now, then that means that Marvel has to take a look at what they're doing.
And keep in mind, in the future, their highest selling books won't exist.
Yes. That's a great point.
So that doesn't spell good for them either.
I don't think, though, that DC can beat Marvel in December. I genuinely believe this is a 1-month deal. Why? Because nothing is beating Ultimate Endgame in December.
That's fair. That's
nothing.
With the blind bags too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point.
I think January, well, then they have Daredevil with the blind bags too. Is Marvel's answer blind bags instead of quality?
Well, I mean, I think DC's done blind bags too, so we can't.
Sure.
It's volume. It is always volume, right? And they're gonna have an excess of volume with the blind bags, with the end game ending, with all of that stuff. So I think to put them on even footing, we'd probably look at the whole of Q1. Where did they net out? Because if we start seeing a continuous upward trend, and if we start to see, frankly, market share for the other publishers diminish here, I think that's an indication that Marvel had more volume, but DC still maintained its advantage. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, though, if DC does, outside of Endgame, does still keep beating them in market share, I think that's the only thing that gets Marvel to change course. Because otherwise it's business as usual.
This is the only way Marvel gets alarmed.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Nothing we can say on social media, no amount of podcasts, nothing is going to change anything other than them losing to DC consistently.
And what kind of change would it be? Did they change? Do they get a new editor in chief? Like I don't know what that looks like. But that is a discussion for a different time, I guess.
MP with the $5. DC has a history of shooting themselves in the foot whenever they get momentum, i.e. Night Terrors. I hope they can stay the course this time around.
They've had a consistently, like we talked about it with Absolute Batman number 15. That book is selling just as well as
issue one.
So the fact that they've kept this up for over 12 months is huge.
Yeah. I agree. But you know, MP, you're right. Historically, you are right. I just feel like this iteration of DC isn't the same as the DC that we had 10 years ago. There's been such an upheaval and overhaul behind the scenes that it is the same company, but it may as well not be in terms of how we think of DC. If Absolute Batman is getting 300,000 copies sold, then I don't even know if Endgame will do it. Feel like most people buying Endgame have to be buying Ultimates too. Yeah. But again, we're talking about blind bags. And there will be people who buy that don't care about Ultimate anything.
Blind bags were the first time having original art possibly in it.
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm buying like 2 to 3. I don't need 2 to 3 copies. I don't care.
It's the only reason that I'm buying more than one. I want that art. Jeffrey,
it's going to be like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm looking for that golden ticket.
Yeah, bro.
I swear, if Slugworth approaches to be at my local comic shop.
Yeah, Atomic Hound says so. They signed PKJ and Chris Condon to exclusives and got Williamson to do Iron Man. There may be more to come. See that, and you're right, and that's why like I am not down on Marvel's 2026. I'm very high on their 2026 because you don't have a roster like that and flop. PKJ's Infernal Hulk, crazy good. Chris Condon hasn't had a new book since his exclusive was announced, but obviously we all love Ultimate Wolverine, or I shouldn't say that. I do. Um, and then Iron Man, I think, is going to be great. Josh Williamson and Carmen Carnero.
So Jeffrey Buck mentioned that. Do you think is DC banking on absolute Batman and Wonder Woman crossover to compete with Endgame for December? Do you think something that big could have equal
I think
numbers where that cancels each other out essentially?
I think it'd be big, but I think what Marvel is doing is also toying with the distribution format, and so that is going to outweigh the actual importance of the book.
You got to keep in mind though, Absolute Joker is still in December.
Yeah, 300,000 copies sold. So that will factor into December's numbers, no doubt about it. And then they're doing something super smart. They're going to boost Absolute Wonder Woman's numbers by having Batman appear in there in this same month.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I mean, is Ultimate Endgame going to sell 300,000 copies? That's basically what we have to answer to.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And that's market share. Is market share numbers in terms of units or sales?
That's the piece of the pie of the market that they have, unit sales.
Unit sales. Okay. So then the price of Endgame doesn't matter.
Oh, true. That's a fair point. Right. So, so then that means that they, from a volume standpoint, outsold Marvel.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Interesting.
Common Sense with the 199. You pals didn't talk about Imperial Guardians. I feel like somebody asked us to talk about that a few weeks ago, and we kind of just said like, yeah, awesome.
I don't think we got to it. It was a busy week when that got announced, and it was like a Friday announcement.
But like, I just don't know what to say.
Dan Abnett back on an ongoing at Marvel. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Coltrane, do you pals think Endgame has hype? I feel like the Ultimate books have flatlining and discussion and buzz. Blind bags will give a bump, but I don't know. Look, 300,000 copies sold is in this industry is a lot. And I don't know if Ultimate Endgame will make that number, but I think that it has a really good chance of doing it because there are an assload of people who will buy it who don't read comics or don't read Ultimate because of those blind bags. And there are double, triple dippers like myself that like there's no equivalent to that for DC at the current moment. I mean, I did buy 2 absolute Batman 15s, but
here's some news. I started a pull list and I added Ultimate Endgame to my pull list.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm at least part of that. Although, did you see the interior art for it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's fine. It doesn't scream. Oh, this is going to sound so fucked up. It doesn't scream major universe ending event level art. It's the same guy who did the Incursion, Marco.
Right. I remember. What's his name?
His maker's gross.
Jonas Sharf.
Jonas Sharf. His maker is disgusting, and I think that's good. But he's Stephen Gordon. I'm not going physical yet. Only select books. Okay.
On the point that was made of, or the question, like in terms of quality, the thing is, the momentum of Ultimate, I think the Ultimate Universe has been slowed down by the individual quality of the book. But the Ultimates for me is still considered a strong book. That's still a strong title. I've just been frustrated with how relevant are the stories being told there to the end story that we're going to get to, and I'd rather be at that end story. I'm still keyed in and curious, and I'll say excited for Endgame because I want to understand how this is all going to tie together, but I'm worried that the individual pieces won't tie together cleanly.
And let's not understate how many people are reading Ultimate books right now. That's Marvel's sort of bread and butter at the moment. I would imagine most people reading an Ultimate book want to read Ultimate Endgame. So it's gonna sell. Hey, Absolute Overthinker with the 5 spot. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for the awesome content. I chatted with Morgan Hampton at GalaxyCon Columbus. They
Cool.
said they'd love to chat with you guys for an interview. Yo, Morgan Hampton is awesome. I would love to talk to
Yeah.
Morgan Hampton.
Yeah, we got to figure out where they're socially media active.
That's cool.
You
Yeah,
got an
thank you for
IG?
bringing us up. I love when you guys do that. And don't think it doesn't matter. It does matter.
It does.
They're just human beings. So they hear about us. They're like, oh, cool. And then the next, when we reach out to them, in the back of their minds, they're like, oh, yeah, someone brought those dudes up to us. So thank you for that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things progress. I'm excited to look at December's numbers. So hopefully Prana will feed us those when they're ready. Thank you to Prana for doing this. Thank you to Hound for putting this on our radar.
Did Hound make the graph too?
No.
No,
Okay,
that
okay,
came from
okay.
Prana.
Hound has a separate graph that he uses for League of Comic Geeks. He like does some
Okay.
multiplication. I have to look back at
Man,
the math, but
I love nerdiness like that.
I loved it. I was so excited. I had pinged him. I was like, "Hey, how'd you calculate this? What was the?" I was curious on it. This art, huh?
We'll get to it when we get to Endgame 1 in a couple weeks.
Yeah. I
2
guess,
weeks.
yeah.
2 weeks. I don't know how I'm getting that book though. Like, if I shop open on Christmas Eve, like, are they gonna do it on Tuesday?
Oh, word.
Yeah, I don't know.
The only reason I go is because I'm in the office.
Yeah, you won't be on Christmas Eve probably.
I won't be.
Better hop on that train.
Damn, bro.
Some people are just good on train. You got to be on train.
Come with me to my shop.
Hydra Comics, never.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Terry Dodson is going to do some bits in Endgame as
That's
well.
true. That's true. Which also feels wildly different. Okay, we'll see what happens.
I think it's Dodson drawing the in the dome stuff and Sharf drawing the outside the dome stuff.
In
I
the
think.
dome?
Yeah,
Man, I could use some of that right now.
I think so. Dean K asks, why don't they create original villains and side characters for the Absolute Universe? I mean, it's still early days. I don't think that that's out of the question, but I think a lot of the appeal for people
Yeah.
is seeing these characters that they already love get absoluted or ultimatized. So that's largely the reason.
That's like a year 3 thing, I think. I mean,
Well,
even like Martian Manhunter, that the antagonist is kind of a new creation. I mean, it's technically a white Martian, but like feels new enough.
the original Ultimate Universe was really good about that.
Sure.
It introduced a lot of new characters. Like Ultimate Spider-Man he's got a
Bombshell.
bunch of new, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Bombshell was great. Where is she?
I don't know.
I thought she transferred over. I guess not.
Neil the One wants to know which MCU or DCU movie I am excited for next year. But what are you guys? Tyler,
Clayface.
Marco?
I'm excited
Oh,
for Clayface.
yeah.
Doomsday.
That's next year. Oh, are you going to see Avatar to see the trailer?
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna see Avatar because I want to see Avatar.
Sivako, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Dude, what movie are they at? 4?
3.
Damn.
But there's gonna be 4 trailers for Doomsday. They're
One.
gonna roll out
Yeah.
one a week. And so I don't understand that. People have been speculating that it'll be like team based, so like one trailer for the FF, one for the Avengers, one
okay.
for the X-Men, one for Doom. That sounds
Convoluted.
logical, but not what they would do.
You got to
My
see
opinion is that's not gonna happen.
You got to see Avatar 4 times, Marco.
Nah, they're gonna post that up, right? They're gonna.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, good,
Absolutely.
good. Tell me to go to a movie theater.
I see, yeah. MP says Supergirl. Electric says Doomsday and Supergirl. Philosopher King Doomsday. Yeah. Avengers better be good. You're damn right. You're damn right. If it ain't good, I'm fucking done, man.
Over it.
Until the next one.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Let's get into the X-Men stuff. Shadows of Tomorrow. We'll run through this. So X-Men Age of Revelation is going to be coming to a close, thank God. And then they're going to go into the Shadows of Tomorrow in January. Um, we've got details about books that are returning, details about new books, and details about a new character debut. Um, oh boy,
Oh,
God.
so you're not excited?
No, not
Okay.
about that.
Okay, this is just the self-flagellation side of the show.
So Uncanny X-Men is going to see Gail Simone and David Marquez returning. Great.
Cool.
Nice.
Wolverine's going to have Saladin Ahmed and Martin Coccolo on it still, so that's great. X-Men, Jed McKay and Netho Diaz. Who was it before Netho Diaz? It was Stegman.
Stegman and Netho Diaz kind of been the 1 and 2. More Netho lately than Stegman.
Okay. Generation X-23 is a new series
Dead name.
by Jody Hauser and Jacopo Camagni. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, by Ben Percy and Jeff Shaw, and Inglorious X-Force by Tim Seeley and Michael Stahl. We also have new series, Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant by Maria Iodell and Federica Mancini. And then Magic and Colossus by Ashley Allen and German Peralta. And then Cyclops by Alex Packnadell and Rogue Antonio. And Rogue by Erica
Okay,
Schultz
yeah.
and Luigi Zagari.
I thought you were mispronouncing Rogue's name. I'm like, Sean, you know this.
Rogue?
Rogue?
Rogo's
Sorry.
all?
Oh no.
No. We've also got books we knew about, like X-Men United by Eve Ewing and Tiago Palman. Danny Moonstar getting a solo series by Ashley Allen and Eduardo and Audino. And then X-Men Annual #1, which is going to have Ryan Stegman on it. It says it's art focused, so I don't know what that means, but it'll be led by Ryan Stegman.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have no clue. And then Iceman Omega #1, which is a printing of Luciano Vecchio's Infinity comic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yo,
Who,
they get me on those sometimes.
Wrote and drew it.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Oh, damn. And it's in Italian?
Yeah. Boobity bobbity, goobity gobbity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got problems with this, guys.
You're not excited for the Shadows of Tomorrow, Sean.
No. First of all, the list of books, how many of these books are not new, bro? Like, you're not telling me Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant is a new book?
It's a Scarlet Witch treatment.
Yeah. Different dressing.
Magic and Colossus is not a new book. I mean, it's gonna have Colossus in it, so that's nice, I guess. But so what? Magic had a book.
I like the book too. I thought the book's pretty good.
There you go.
Scarlet Witch treatment. This is literally Scarlet Witch and then Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just put a man on the cover to pop its sail.
and it's the same creative team, which rubs me the wrong fucking way. Generation X-23 is, I mean, X-23 Ben had a book. She's had multiple books. I don't know why Wade Wilson Deadpool is here. Inglorious X-Force looks like cheeks.
Whoa, Boom Boom's on it. Come on.
I love Boom Boom, but come on, bro. Did you see the other cover? It has what's his name? Oh no, this one does too. Archangel,
Yeah.
who I like.
Yeah. But it's got your what is that? Who's the cover artist? It's the guy who did Wonder Doom.
No. Fucking
His cachet really fell for you, huh?
RB Silva.
Yeah, that's who's doing the covers for this. So
He used to be the man.
I think it's the coloring. Coloring's the issue. Look at the colors on this Boom Boom cover. Like everyone's skin looks like Madame Tussauds.
I don't know, bro. This is new books, same as the old books to me.
It is cool seeing Ashley Allen being able to spin out her Moonstar story that was in Magic into its own miniseries. I think that's interesting. Like that I'm cool with. I'm cool with characters getting like 5-issue miniseries, and then kind of being able to do their thing there. But this is a weird situation. Like it's just a lot of the same. And the one thing I'm noticing too is like the Moonstar cover. Look at the trade dressing for the logo, and then look at the one for Rogue, and look at the one for Wolverine. It's all the same font.
Yeah.
It just lacks individuality. And I know they're using, I think it's the X-Men Classic font for it. But it's just like, or what are we doing? Like, zhuzh it up a bit. Iceman's got a cool logo.
I don't know, man. Like this is the first time in my history of with comics where I'm just like, yo, the X-Men are not for me anymore. And it's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling.
I've been trying to follow the at least like the total line through line here, and coming back to the present, and knowing that it looks like there's this infectious pathogen, whatever. It's started by one of them. Like this doesn't feel engaging overall to also want to explore the books. The overall story that the X-Men world is going through is we need to stop a virus from getting out into the future, and it's one of you. I would hope there'd be points of tension between characters. At that point, odd pairings, but this does seem to be stuff we've seen before, and I don't know how some of these individual characters like participate into that. I don't feel like I've gotten a way to transition into this from the publisher.
Yeah, none of these stand out as like, oh man, there's gonna be something really interesting, really hooky, like really exciting about that book. Like even if you like it, and again, it's my opinion, but even if you like these creative teams or titles or whatever, like, is there something juicy here?
Not for me.
Which is the one I'm supposed to read too. Like which is the core, right?
I think it's still X-Men.
I think it's X-Men United. No,
I don't think so. Well,
it's the one that's gonna have all of them.
that's true. It's one that's like bringing back not the school, but something similar, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have a school again.
Yeah, I guess. But it kind of feels. I don't know. It is damn. They really fucking gave Rogue an ass on that cover. Sorry, that's distracted. Yeah, I just don't know where the core is because this X-Men United gets thrown into like the midst of this announcement.
Because it was already announced.
I guess, yeah.
I just don't see what I'm supposed to be like excited about. Like, Uncanny X-Force felt, oh shit, this is crazy. This is special. Like Rick Remender had an idea that was unique and compelling, and he got Assad Rabich, and that's like a crazy creative combination. I'm not seeing that here. It's all basic.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And I put up a poll. Are you guys excited for X-Men Shadows of Tomorrow? I'm just curious. It's only been up for 2 minutes, but you guys are very not.
That's 86% no.
Damn, yo. Oh my God.
On a Marvel podcast? Jesus.
Yeah, is Phoenix not coming back?
No. Because Stephanie Phillips is done.
Yeah, but I
That's
thought
right.
it was going to continue with someone else.
No, I feel like I remember that too. Maybe later.
The only continuation was what's happening in Age of Revelation. I think it's called Binary, the book, or
Yeah, which isn't even Jean Grey,
Oh.
by the way.
right.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
But that's it. Like it's over.
It's Jover.
Joe Brandon? We don't need
Sure.
we don't need the politics pals back.
I don't know. My,
Philosopher King. X-Men went from having a nation and colonizing space to going back to school. LOL. Nah, I'm good.
That's just the way the X-Men rubber band will always be, though.
yeah.
School is default. If you reset the factory settings, it goes back to school.
I agree 100% with Kyle. This is just a deluge of character books, but I don't see a reason for why. What's the vision?
Right.
There's no vision.
I still maintain the vision is because they want these books with these characters' names to be on the shelves for when these characters are in the MCU.
But like they've accomplished that. Like okay, Storm, great. No problems with
Good
that.
book too.
Keep that going.
Yeah.
I wish they would have kept the numbering, but all right. Fair play. All right. But like we've done it with Magic. There is a Magic trade that you can get. We've done it with X-23 Laura Wolverine. There's been great books for her. Cyclops and Danny Moonstar are the only people here who need this treatment.
Rogue.
If that's the logic.
Yeah, Rogue gets a book. I see them getting a Gambit book down the line. I see them making a Nightcrawler book. Iceman, they're collecting, so now Iceman has a book. They're just doing it to make these characters more individualized outside of X-Men as a team, which I don't think works with X-Men as a theme.
Right.
That's been my point, that these characters are not meant to stand alone.
They are a team. That is what it is.
It's dumb to me. I just don't understand. And I don't know. I don't think it's working either. Like, I'm not buying Cyclops. I don't give a fuck.
Which is wild. Because you like Cyclops as a character.
Cyclops is my second favorite mutant, but I don't need a Cyclops solo book.
That Greg Rucka one was pretty good, though.
I'd rather read Cyclops as the leader of the X-Men. That's who he is to me.
Sure.
I don't have an interest in him outside of that.
Sure.
I'd buy a Surge solo series, common sense. You're damn right.
And we know Catherine's buying a Gambit solo once that comes out.
Yeah, but Tariq had the better point. Gambit is another boring character.
Damn.
Is Gavin in the chat? Don't say that Gavin and Catherine in the chat. You're going to get double teamed.
Well, bring it on. Sean, Marvel made Cyclops evil when he had the Phoenix Force. I was pissed off. I was also pissed off. I like the idea that he was taken over by the Phoenix Force the same way anyone could be, but I just felt like they dragged it. I don't know. Like, that was just a lot. And then him blasting Charles Xavier just felt like bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm ending the poll. It didn't move. 83% of you are not excited. Gosh. Brutal.
Yeah, not good. But hey, at least we have an art-focused book coming out from X-Men.
What kind of promotion is that, by the way?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
No words?
Which is that could be okay.
The letterboxes are transparent?
Ay. Catherine says, whoa, Sean, my heart. I would buy a solo Gambit, but I don't need it. I like his interactions with others best. You'll sell me a solo because I love him, but it don't need to happen. Yeah, like Rogue and Gambit had a book that was great by Kelly Thompson, and that's it. Like, you don't need more than that. Oh, like, if the Rogue solo book is great, it's great. But I don't need it.
She's punching Constrictor, Sean. Classic Rogue villain, Constrictor.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. But let's talk about the most offensive part about this real quick.
Damn.
Yeah. They are, for some bizarre reason, I don't know what the relevance of this is, but for some bizarre reason, we are getting Galacta in the issue of Uncanny X-Men. I guess they say it's a special milestone issue of Uncanny X-Men. So I don't know if that's
Uncanny?
issue 25. I don't know if that's and I don't know what that means. And this is coming from the Beat, Comics Beat. And all they're going to be doing is just taking the solicit and putting it on their website. So I don't know what that means, but they're debuting Galacta.
Oh.
Who the book or the solicit says is from Marvel Rivals, but she was in Marvel Snap before Marvel Rivals came out, if I remember correctly. But Galacta as a character makes 0.0 sense and is the best example of Marvel not knowing how to create genuinely interesting new characters. So they just take one that already exists and makes them the child of boy or girl, or some kind of palette swap or something like that. Go ahead.
It's happening in Storm's Earth Mightiest Mutant #2 is going to be the first appearance of Galacta.
I see.
Which, at least that story has been dealing with Galactus. So it's not fully out of the blue. But it does feel like another thing to pop a quick number. Here's speculators. You like that Marvel Rival stuff? Grab this book.
Galactus is singular for a reason. And I don't work at Marvel. So why the fuck am I the one saying that?
I don't know. I think Galactus is allowed to fuck a little.
Yeah, but him being what he is,
Right.
that only works if he's the only one.
Yeah,
That's the whole
mom?
point.
Who's the mom?
Who is the
Ooh,
mom?
that's a one shot I want to see. The Maury Galactus issue.
This is bonkers. Apparently, first appearance, there's a Marvel Assistant size Spectacular in 2009, and then there was a 4-issue mini of Galacta in
So why-
2010.
I think different characters.
Oh, is it?
Well, I think this version is the Marvel Rivals version. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Like Galacta
Uh,
did exist before. But I don't know if it's full on continuity is the thing.
You know, I feel like I get it in terms of the some of the covers I'm looking at. I get why Galactus in a book. Get why people are excited for this.
I always thought she was a kid, so I don't even like.
Oh, oops.
I mean, I don't know her. Like, I don't know her age. I don't know. I've never seen her in a comic book.
Hopefully she's as infinite as Galactus.
There we go. Good recovery.
Dreadful.
Wacky, wild, man.
I'm so done with Marvel's fucking X-Men. I'm only buying X-Men United from this list and calling it a day.
There's your little taste.
That's all I want.
Mike Hank says Galactus would make a great dad. I guarantee it.
Yo, he left for some cosmic milk.
And never he left the universe.
Yeah.
That
That's
shit
why he-
died.
That's why he went to the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah,
dude.
just
Right.
because he was fiending too. Like he's a bad dad. He's like, you got any planets?
That's
Yeah.
the story.
Chillmonger says first appearance on issue 2 means a sales bump while shops are ordering Storm 5. It's an S-rank tactic to escape cancellation. Sure. And we'll see if it works.
He says S rank tactic. I say cheese strat.
It's like goon strat.
Well,
All right. So we owe a couple more wheel spins.
I think just
Why don't
one
we-
more.
We've done what, 2?
Yeah,
1. We owe 3.
3.
Yeah.
We haven't figured this one out. Stump the Pals. I gotta redo that one. And it went right back to it. Stop it.
Hilarious.
Revelation. You or Marco?
Go for it, Marco.
Oh. So many people know I'm a big fan of Chris Claremont X-Men. At an earlier point in my life, I did not have a job that offered me the most funds, and so a lot of what I would buy, I would buy on at the shop, mostly my weekly comics. But for anything that I would buy previously, or anything that I would try to explore, kind of going backwards, I would always want to try to get something physical. So like those collected editions, or but I didn't have the money for that and weekly comics, and so I learned how to be a pirate myself, how to sail the high seas. That's how I read up until the late 80s of all of Chris Claremont's X-Men, and how I read all of the first, I want to say maybe less than 10 years, maybe like within the 60s, all of the 60s Spider-Man stuff. Early Spider-Man. So that's the only reason that I have read those things, because I too once was a broke college student.
Did you tweet a picture of it? I'm kidding. Marco's revelation. Scumbag.
Yeah. Gotta read
Look,
comics, dude. I gotta read comics.
I did the same in college. I read all of The Walking Dead on my laptop. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I have only one thing to say regarding that whole fucking Rob hate train and everything else. Some people appreciate seeing the mighty fall. I don't.
Sure. Yeah.
I think Rob's a good dude. He's been on this channel before. We owe him a lot as far as like getting people into comics, back into comics, etc. And I would be willing to bet that the majority of the people that are here right now and that can hear my voice at some point or another have pirated a comic book.
Sure.
So let's not stand on judgment of others when we all know what we have done privately.
That being said, crop the image. Like, cover yourself.
Oh,
It was
shit.
boneheaded. But what, Marco?
Is that what the hubbub's been about?
Oh
seen-
yeah, Marco was only on LinkedIn, Sean. Remember?
That's right. He's not on LinkedIn.
He tweeted an image of whatever, I think it was Absolute Batman or whatever
Yeah.
it was, and it
the
had
cover the of Absolute Batman 14.
yeah, and it had the read comic online or whatever fucking
Oh, sure.
logo on it, which Rob is rich as fuck. Rob probably gets DC books sent to him. He doesn't. I guarantee you Rob does not have to pirate comics.
Right.
Guarantee it. So I don't think that it's an example of him pirating. I think it's an example of him not thinking about what he was promoting in that moment. But let's be honest, DC themselves have used pirated
It's true.
comics on their own app.
Yep.
Yeah, Hydra
Yep.
Comics, big on DC Infinite.
Yo, to their credit, I haven't seen it in a while, so
They must listen to the show.
yeah. Somebody must have been like, "Hey, what's up with this?"
Yeah.
Damn, that's
intern.
crazy. And I wonder also, like, he obviously has to compile books. Those scans are probably a little better high quality. Not to defend the guy necessarily, but
To be fair, I tried looking for the image that he tweeted. I couldn't find it. I don't even know how he found that fucking shit.
I mean, he probably went to the website.
I went too. That didn't exist on it. I don't know how he found it.
Oh, interesting. Absolute Overthinker says, "Isn't that what makes it more ridiculous because he doesn't need to?" Look, dude, I own every single issue of Brian Michael Bendis's Avengers. I own every issue of what's the most recent book club we did? Was it that?
New Avengers.
Yeah,
New Avengers.
New
yeah.
Avengers. I didn't read those physical comics. I owned them and I didn't read them like that. I read them through
Oh,
the same website
Yeah,
that Rob used.
I did the same in college when I was buying physical books. I'm like, ooh, these are going straight into the back and board, but I want to read it and I don't want to ruin it.
I have a Marvel Unlimited subscription. It's cumbersome. I don't think we need to be judging other people for what they do when you don't know their life. And I think the bigger issue is not what Rob was doing with that. It's the fact that when he put that image out, it had a link to a place that we don't want people to go, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, you're not putting that genie back in the bottle.
yeah. Common sense. Don't publishers send comics to these YouTubers for free?
Nope.
You'd wish.
Nope. The only places that, like, for example, the only place to give us reviews are IDW, Image, Dark Horse. The big two do not send us review copies.
And that's only because we needed to know somebody, or
Yeah.
somebody happened to have a conversation, and they're like, "Oh, hey, should we put you in touch?" And they're potato quality books. They're like 3 megabyte PDFs that
Oh, yeah.
you couldn't use for
It's like
right. anything.
It's blurrier than Japanese porn.
It's rough. Yeah, it can be rough. And Marvel and DC ain't sending us shit.
No,
You know who gets sent stuff. You can tell who
Yeah.
gets sent stuff.
because they tweet about it.
Why is Scott Snyder constantly on Sasha's channel?
Yeah.
Do you think she has to pay for those absolute books that he goes on there to talk about? No.
She gets to read them weeks in advance, probably too.
And there are a lot of people who do. We're not among them. We pay for every single book we read. So, and we're not using, by the way, we're not using your comics bucks to do that. We're going into our own pockets to buy books because we love comics and we support and promote comics. So when we get on here and do these shows, nothing we say is being sponsored by any publisher ever. Even when we were reviewing Ghost Machine books,
Yeah.
and we were in bed with Ghost Machine, we were honest on this podcast about what we thought about Ghost Machine books.
Always to maintain that integrity.
Yeah.
It's why we give you guys the content that you get. It's our honest opinions. And shout out to those people who facilitate these things. Greg and Shannon most readily.
I mean,
From IDW and Skybound.
Skybound.
yeah. Well, I lie constantly on the show, Marcos. Speak for yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Mike Hanks, Sasha is a charming creator. She got them interview chops. There is nothing that I said that is a negative towards Sasha. Sasha's phenomenal. She's been on this channel. She's great. It has nothing to do with her in that regard. She earned and deserves her opportunities. I'm not talking about that.
She's a one-woman shop too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were in bed with Ghost Machine. Maybe that's where Galacta came from.
Oh.
Hey,
I don't know
yo.
if Jeff Johns and I can produce a Galacta, quite frankly.
Oh, look at this. Electrics with the 100 Corona. I'll remember that. All dudes have a comic on me. Thank you. Go see a Star
Hey.
Wars. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Sasha is nice. That's why she gets most interviews with comic writers. Sasha is nice, but that's not the reason she gets those interviews. She gets those interviews because she has a much bigger audience.
Yeah.
Yep. Scale.
Yeah.
That's relevant and important to
Which-
publishers, the people who want to push their books.
Which you could say maybe she has an audience because she's nice.
Sure.
Hey, I'm
Just-
fucking nice.
I like the term, hey, I'm fucking nice. It's the most New York shit ever.
She has her audience for the reasons that she has it. She's talented at what she does. I don't even want to talk about Sasha. This is not about Sasha.
Yeah.
You could say the same thing about Sal and Comic Pop. They're great at what they do, but the reason that they get the caliber of creatives that they get on their show is because their audience is big enough that the publishers see this as a place to go to disseminate information.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why I never denigrate the power that YouTubers have in the space, because they're choosing those places for a reason. Rob doesn't get interviews because Rob doesn't give a fuck about doing interviews. That's not his bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if he wanted them, if he was interested, I guarantee you that all these publishers would want to be on his platform, and Rob don't do interviews. So it has nothing to do with that.
You want to read that next super chat, Sean?
Yeah. Samuel Summers with the 5. I just thought about it, and I'll just send $100 for all new X-Men by Grant Morrison instead. Hey, okay.
I haven't read that since I was a young lad.
Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I'm so excited for that, dude. I love new X-Men. It's a great book. Morrison and Quietly.
Yeah.
Apparently you guys like that I said I'm fucking nice. Well, listen. I'm a nice guy. I care about I care about people. Am I necessarily nice? I don't know what that means, but I do care about people. And I want to shout out some people that I care about a lot. Those are you guys. The people who make this possible. Because again, we are not in bed with the big two. The big two are not in bed with us. But we're in bed with each and every single one of you. And I like to shout out the people that I'm in bed with.
Hey, yo.
So thank you too. Amin, the Almighty Perez, Houston, the Century Kid Murphy, Peter, Living Lightning Electrics, Young Dende, Fae Fighter DeWoody, Shalom, Paladin Warburg, Cosmic November, Carter the Owl Shogunate, Steve Swarm Canaris, Scriptured, the Wardens of the Word, Jack of Some Trades, Clout here, I love that. Chris the Cure Coleman, Emperor MD Johnny, Joel Justice, Mad Max Pliskin, Jack Grimmy, Wagnus, and Jasperetti. Thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. I really hope that we can close out this year on a super high note, adding as many patrons as we can, as many channel members as we can, and beyond the monetary shit, just adding as many core listeners as we can. That's what excites me the most. So hopefully you guys will keep up the support because you've been great all year long. All year long. We owe what? 2 more wheel spins, I think. Oh, well,
Yeah.
3 now because of electrics.
Oh yeah.
Did we not read New X-Men?
No, we never did a new X-Men book club.
That one ran on the wrong one again. I gotta fix the wheel. I gotta get it right.
That would have been crazy.
Water, drink.
Yeah.
Hey.
Talking too much.
Then Sean has to do a revelation.
Fuck.
That's the same one.
Did X-Men comics save your life, Sean?
Funny.
God damn, it keeps landing on the same thing.
No, they did not.
Damn.
Yeah, and one of us has highlighted a book.
Okay. This is tough because I.
Ooh, can
I-
I highlight? Can I highlight a book?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull this shit out here. I don't remember. I'm gonna do a whole video on this on Patreon.
Okay, don't blow your load then. Oh yeah.
No, Dragoda, David Brothers, Good Devils Don't Play Fair with Evil. I have annotated the fuck out of this book for its
Ew.
art, for its story.
You wrote in it.
for- No. I have these
Oh.
little tabs, and I've written little notes on the tabs, and I
Okay.
have a separate
Nice.
notebook that I've tabbed. Whatever. My point being, the thing that I want to shout out about this book, I'm gonna go deeper into, is what Dragoda does from an art standpoint. But what Brothers does, his script is fun. It's loose. It allows Dragoda to play so much in the space that he wants to. But the particular thing that I love about this book is the technique that gets involved. When we first read Batman #1, the Absolute Batman #1, I think we talked about that book for like 45 minutes to an hour because there's so much in terms of technique that Dragoda puts into the comic. And the thing that I personally really liked that I see in his art constantly now, and especially even more so after reading this book, is he has these entrances and exits from a page where he just slots you into a story. He picks up the story from an art perspective, and then you're integrated into the rest of the flow. Then you exit into the next page. Let me see if there's a good example that I can show real quick. Right here. Okay. Borderless, as opposed to where you might typically see a border, everywhere else. He does this like 10 times in the book. I've called this a pickup panel, and you just kind of cut in from the outside and you're lodged into the story, and the rest kind of follows in.
It's interesting.
I swear to you, I have a whole dissertation on this book that I'm gonna put out
On Patreon.
on the Patreon. Yeah, so be on the lookout if you are subscribed to this. That's my next one, actually. Or maybe I should do the One Piece ranking. Whatever. I love this book. Go pick this up.
I didn't even know you bought it. Cool.
My revelation is something sad, to me at least. No one else will be sad by this, but I do not have 90% of my comic book collection with me. I had to put the majority of it in storage, and it breaks my heart because those are, I mean, we laughed about the idea of, X-Men comics saving my life. It's a bit of an inside joke between Marco and I, but they didn't. But comics overall, have been important to me for 20 years. And so many of the books that I don't have are the books that I read earliest. Like I would have really like to have pulled out my OG individual single issues for New Avengers. That would have made that book club really feel special.
Mm.
And I couldn't do that, and that hurts. But it is what it is. That's how life goes, and you can't always have what you want. So,
At least you still got them though. They're just not at arm's length.
yeah. Tariq says, by the way, off-topic question for the pals. What, if any, is your current video game you play? Real quick, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm a 2-game Andy at this point, so Fortnite, Marvel Rivals.
TCG Pocket and DC Dark Legion.
Oh, you're a mobile gamer, God.
I just don't prioritize it. I can't.
Let's play the GOAT game.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's see who is going first. All right.
Can't be me again.
It's all of us.
That's funny. Has that happened? I don't even know if that's happened.
Not in a while, that's for sure. Okay. Don't peek behind the curtain there.
Behind the kimono.
Okay, it's Zorn.
Zorn.
Zorn, yeah, Marco Zorn.
I'll go first.
Sure. I know you love to go first, and I'm okay with you going first this time. I have to. This is one of those ones I put on there that would fuck me over. So,
all right.
Wait, hold on. CW Gordon says, "Please make Marco go first."
Marco,
I'm getting the poll. Hold up.
Go first though.
Damn.
Don't take long.
Okay. Fuck. Ready. Time me.
Yeah.
All right. So, Zorn was created by Morrison and Quietly. So I think that first and foremost should give him the utmost cred. You're a creator. You're a creator that your creators were some of the best in comics. Amazing. And to have the kind of powers that Zorn does, I mean, forget about it. Nobody else has that. And I think that is invaluable. He's an invaluable asset to the team. He has surely storylines just that completely center around him and his powers. Surely it must happen.
Okay, those are words.
That was crazy. All right.
I might not be far off on this one with Marco. Okay.
Do you want to go next, Tyler?
I'll go next. Yeah. Save the best for last because I imagine it ain't going to be a tough fight.
CW Gordon's like, what are those powers? Hey, man, I told you he has cool powers.
I might get there. From what I remember. Okay. Go ahead, Sean. Go for it.
Ready.
Zorn is the greatest of all time. Look at him. He's got that cool ass jacket, the Quietly era New X-Men Morrison jacket. But you know what? Let's just make the guy with the power of a black hole in his head have this giant metal mask. He's like the man in the Iron Mask, but he's completely super powerful, Omega level, but acts peacefully. And his whole bit is like, hey man, kumbaya, I'ma chill. But he has the power to literally destroy everything if he wants to. Also used as a guise for Magneto, spoiler, in comics. So there's a good, a storyline to kind of tackle him in. But Zorn is the greatest of all time because he's cool shit.
All right.
Am I right on the power? I'm not sure.
I feel like I remember that actually.
I wasn't sure if it was the sun or a black hole.
It's a black hole.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Here we go. Zorn is the greatest of all time because not only is he Magneto, but he's also not Magneto. You want to talk about a complicated character. He's got one of the coolest costumes of the new X-Men era. He has a black hole in his fucking head, and we have seen him in multiple iterations across multiple universes. He started off as Magneto. They retconned that. Then there were two Zorns in the Ultimate Universe, and they fought each other. Then Zorn appeared again in House and Powers, one of his greatest appearances, where he unleashed that black fucking hole and ended the entire universe that they were in one of Moira's lives. Zorn is sick as hell. He's one of the most powerful mutants ever, and his origin is so wonky, you could spend all night on Wikipedia reading about it. Love that guy.
I feel like as we went, the level of depth I think kind of diminished a bit. I feel like I started out with the most detail.
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah.
Yeah, and Sean, I don't know what you were doing at the end there.
What do you mean?
You said you were floundering.
No, I could have talked for another fucking 45 seconds about Zorn.
Damn,
I
bro.
could have
I was in the
I
lead
could've
with this
too.
poll for a bit. Damn it.
I could have too, but I feel like I need to give these guys a little bit of a chance. So
Yeah. Marco, why don't you go ahead and tell me anything that none of us mentioned about Zorn?
Tibetan,
Look up.
Tibetan, right?
Tell me something else, because I feel like you were cheating. Look up.
I'm fiddling with these little dude.
Hands up.
Antagonist, right? Antagonist.
No.
Damn. I couldn't.
I know that shit.
I really thought his powers were teleportation. And then I was like, no, that's fucking the other guy with the staff.
Yeah, Marco, how do you spell his name?
That was what I was Googling because I forgot if it was a Z or an X
Yep. Okay.
for the poll.
That's what I thought. Tarek says, I voted Marco. He sounded the most knowledgeable. Hey, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Undoubtedly.
All right. I'm ending the poll.
Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward one.
48% myself, 24% Tyler, nobody at 18%,
Wow.
and then Marco.
Marco worse than nobody.
That's crazy.
Hate to see it. Love to see it.
Oh my goodness gracious. Damn. I've gone, 3 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right,
I lost to
well,
Tyler.
let's not toot your own horn here.
No, I've gone, but I lost to you 2 weeks
You did
ago.
lose to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have remembered that.
Yeah.
CW according with Marco would spell it with a Z. That's why I Googled. That's what's taking the poll so long.
It's funny, as the heads were rolling, it landed on just Marco and then ticked right over to all three of
Oh,
us.
thank
Imagine just
God.
Marco.
The bullshit is that no matter who it lands on, I trust that Tyler doesn't Google. And neither do I.
I refuse. That's the
Marco's
fun.
the only cheater.
I've stopped.
I say it's playing with a handicap, and I'm fine with it. Because
I mean-
it also is kind of funny watching him get the
My-
Google AI results that are wrong.
The eyes dart back and forth a little bit.
I'm just trying to shit on Marco. Realistically, it don't matter. You're not going to be able to get enough info in the time he has to compete. If Tyler and I know the character, there's no way Marco can win by Googling.
CW Gordon says nobody tops Marco. I beg to
Wrong.
differ.
You don't know
the
my
ul-
life.
Oh yeah, we
the
do.
ultimate. The ultimate twins were Zorn and Zorn with an X and a Z. Yes,
Oh,
that
there
is
was a Z one. Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
All right, guys, we've been here for almost 4 hours, so we got to go. To all of you who are celebrating John Cena's last day as a wrestler, I plan to be watching that live tonight. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you are also watching it live tonight, Post Pals is going to be kicking off at 2 p.m. as Hayden points out in the chat. That happens on our Discord server. Join our Discord server if you're not on there. You're missing a lot of fun. There's a link to it in the description of this video. I feel like a lot of you guys don't know that. Look at the description of the video, click expand or whatever, and you will see our Discord link is there.
Cool.
Otherwise, Monday, Pals previews. Thursday, Pals polls. Saturday, we're right back here for another live show. Thank you for watching. We love you guys.